Good morning, Vietnam. Hello, everybody. We are green in the pre-market. We're up at 620, and this is actually really interesting for a couple reasons. Right? Let me get that out of there. Okay. This is crazy. I did not expect this at all. I'm kind of expecting us today. Optimistically, I'm hoping we're closing above 613 to 614. I hope we close above there. And the reason why I say that is because this right here. This descending level resistance. Right now, we'll see. Okay, this could be a false breakout. This could be a legit breakout where we are legitimately about to go and break the 21 SMA and start getting back in bullish territory based on that indicator. Okay, now that is one of the best indicators. We got to close above 613 today. We have to. That's the descending level resistance. We got rejected. That we kind of validated that yesterday, and we have perfect validations several times in the past, going back as far as February 16th, the infamous and notorious day. So that is the level. This is, you guys know what I think fundamentally, right? I think earnings is shaping up to be good. Fundamentally, it really doesn't matter wherever we're at, $6, $7, or $5 even before earnings. In my opinion, it really doesn't matter that much. But this is what we got today. And if we were to start pushing, we got 1,000 levels of resistance to break through. So it's gonna be really interesting to see what happens here. But right now, we need to close today above 614 or 613. I have a support level actually drawn up right there. We need to stay. Holy crap! We just hit 624 again, and we have been getting rejected. We did hit 626 yesterday, but 624 we've got rejected so many times there. So many times. And I want us to close the day above 613, right there. Right there. That is what, or 614, right? It's hard to say exactly where it is, right? It's not a science, it's an art. That's what I want to do today. That'll be very bullish. And we've got the Cancer Genomics Consortium, of course. We've got that. That's August 1st. And then we've got the earnings, which is August 4th, right? And we are going to go, I am going to try to give you some more, as time goes on here, I'm going to be giving you more. I'm going to probably be making a Reddit. I'm going to write up a Reddit post probably this weekend here sometime, and I'm going to give you my price targets for earning based on what revenue it would be. Probably going to give you that. So look forward to that, my friends. What do you guys think today? What's everybody's predictions today? Right now we're at 621, getting rejected again at 624 again, and 613 to 614. That would be fantastic for us to break above that. And full transparency, I did buy. I think the order just went through. What the? How did it not? Oh, I didn't. Oh my gosh, I didn't check extended hours. I'm an idiot. I'm an idiot. I didn't check extended hours. Oh my gosh. I am buying a little bit of UVXY here, or at least putting an order in for a couple shares because I am scared about the markets. I am very scared. The markets is my greatest fear at this point. So all right, here we go. Yeah, earnings is August 4th. Yes, August 4th is the news. You didn't know that? When Nanonozzle, when Lambo? That's a great question. Today is a day. No, I don't know. Hopefully earnings is the day, right? Hopefully they announce earnings. They announce good numbers and the Nanonozzle. Jeez, that would be freaking squeeze time, wouldn't it? That would be freaking all-time highs. All right, tired of you fake bulls who can't afford to load at 4, 5, or 6. Oh, man. Do you feel like the shorts will absolutely have to start covering today? No, absolutely not. I think a lot of them probably will be starting to cover before earnings. I think a lot of them will. I don't think many shorts are going to risk having their short position open on earnings. If you've just been around the stock for a while, you know what happens historically with the earnings. You get, we moon essentially, or at least for a little while. So I don't think they will. What the heck? Is that a glitch? That's a glitch. What the heck? We went from up 1% pre-market to 0? $619 right now. How deep are we in BNGO poster share number and average? Well, you know mine. It's right there, right? It's on the screen. There you go, my friends. If you're talking to me, yeah, my shares are right there. I wish I had more. The goal is 10,000 shares by this year, end of year. That's the goal. Probably not going to happen. I will definitely probably have 3,000 though, maybe 4,000 if 4 or 5,000 if the channel does anything. It does us any favors, right? All right. Boomstick, not to be that guy, but didn't you short BNGO like a week or two ago? Yeah, Boomstick said he held his long shares in his real account always. Boomstick, yeah, I'm pretty sure Boomstick has held BNGO for a long time. All right, what was I going to say? We got 2 minutes to the open here. And, oh yeah, about the shorts and earnings, yes. I think a lot of them will cover. And, you know, here's the thing. If they don't cover, if a lot of shorts are just, you know, betting, like doubling down on earnings being bad, they're betting that earnings are going to be bad, essentially, if they're taking new positions here or not even buying back their shares, right? They're taking a huge risk, and that might be to our advantage. Think of it this way. Let's say the short interest were to increase by 20% or 10%, 5, something crazy, and we get up to 22%, 25%, even 30% of the float. That would be, I mean, you know where we're going if we get the base case or bull case scenario for my projections on earnings. You know where we're going. Okay, it's the moon. I mean, the moon's not even the limit. We're going to $10. We're going double digits, right? Okay, say goodbye sixes. We're going to the tens. If that happens, that's just a scenario, all right? Earnings can suck, but you guys know what I think, right? Yes, earnings is on the 4th. Yes, please watch if you want. I can recap it for you sometime later, but all the videos yesterday went over that, like it, right? Yes, earnings is gonna be August 4th for sure. Now they just announced that yesterday. Yeah, about 0.5% pre-market. So getting rejected at 624 still though. I'm kind of scared about that. And the goal today, right? We got 15 seconds to the open. Close above 613, and the reason why I say that is that is where the descending level resistance is on the daily. That's where we've been getting rejected at. That is the validation, several validations there, right? Okay, so here we go. Here's the open. Here we go. Let's see how we open up. Oh, got my hopes up for a second. We tested 624 for just a split second. A lot of buys at the open here. A lot of buys. Yep. High growth is opening up pretty well. Nana mentioned up to over 1%. Are we really gonna start barcode? Are we really barcoding on the 1 minute? And one, not even 1 minute into the open? We're going 1 cent up and 1 cent down. Come on. Can we please have normal price action for a second? 621. Hammer candle, please. Nope, we can't. It's going up 1 cent. It's going up 1 cent each time. 1 cent up, 1 cent down. Damn it. 2,500 just bought at 623, helping the price go higher. Hopefully it does. Good morning, Vietnam. 621. What is the volume, Brandon? Trick question. There is no fucking volume. There's none. Oh my gosh. Whoa. Wow. Holy crap! Everything just pulled the Titanic after it submerges. Holy crap! Wow! Oh, this thing was up almost 2% pre-market. Is that the markets as well? I'm assuming. Yep. Look at the Russell. Oh my gosh! I think this was up over 1% pre-market. Now it's up 0.70%. Wow. High growth has to give us the chance to run. That's the thing. That's always the contingency. But remember, guys, and I should have said this more, right? I should have said this more. Right now, I can feel people's anger just boiling right now. You have to understand, in my opinion, you know, you make your own opinion about this, but I don't think it matters much whether we're at 680 or 580 or 480 before earnings. If we get 4 million in revenue or 5 million, we're going to $8 or $7, maybe even higher, right? So that's what I think. And this is the line that we need to hold today. I'm perfectly fine if we go down 1% today or almost 1%. I really would love to close the day above 613 because then that would be basically confirming the breakout. Pretty much. That would be it'd be absolutely fantastic if we could do that. Bring in Dr. Pepper. Oh yeah, here come the bears, right? Hopefully they're coming in. We need a flip on the we haven't got a flip on the Robbie Smith indicator in a while. We've been in bearish territory for a while. We need a bullish flip there. Robbie Smith clown indicator, we need him. And now that we're going down, maybe it's time. Free falling again, pump and dump every day. Okay. No, Dr. Pepper, the drink is actually nice. Mountain Dew, do it. Does anyone remember that meme I put in the video recently? A couple days ago, I think. We need that bear meme again, Brandon. What, the stock to its bear? That never gets old. I love that. I absolutely love that. Mark, now is the time to buy. Mark says now is the time to buy. Yes, Mark is on board with buying now. Yeah, let's go. It's a short squeeze now. Whoa, it's a short squeeze. Morgan's saying it's a short squeeze. Are you serious? Hell yeah. Brandon, why couldn't we go to $15 with a $4 million on sales? Is that where we fell off and the company is better now? I mean, I don't expect us to go to 15 if we got 4 million. No, we'll probably go maybe $10. I don't see us going. It's going to depend if they give us some good guidance and give us some good forward outlooks, like what the future numbers are going to be. Then we could go. You know, there's no limit, right? In their nozzle, there's no limit. But until they say something like that, unless they do that, or it's just an absolutely humongous revenue beat, I'm not seeing that. And there we go, 613. This is where we need to hold. This is where people need to come in and buy the dip right here. I'm not saying for you to do that. I'm hoping that this is the level that we hold today. 613. This is roughly 613. This is where we broke out of yesterday, or well, we broke out this pre-market, and now and there we go, free falling just like that. Hopefully this is a false breakdown. Otherwise, damn it, we bounced off it for like 1 second. And that is weird what we're doing right now, because high growth stopped bleeding and then we are still going. What the heck? What? Wow. Well, we did outperform yesterday a little bit, but again, I'm going to try not to let myself get too worked up on this, because, you know, at the end of the day, it doesn't really matter. Earnings is going to decide our fates. Our short-term fates will be decided by earnings, and not even short-term, mid-term, even maybe long-term, I guess, fates here, because that is the most important thing about the company, that we want to learn what the company's been doing. And we hit 609. Wow. Almost 2% of the red now. Damn. Yes, now is the time, Brandon. Now is the time. Move down. It's not real. What's our volume, Brandon? Our volume is shit. Our volume is, let me compare it to yesterday. 5-minute candle here. All right. Well, okay, it's actually a little bit better than yesterday, about 517,000. That's actually not bad. You know what? That's actually not bad. That's almost that's close to about double than what it was yesterday. Interesting. That's not actually horrible, believe it or not. I mean, that's still bad. Don't get me wrong, that's still bad for what we should be getting, but that's, you know, compared to yesterday, it's not bad. You're right, Mark. This is fake. We'll be green later. We'll be green if earnings is good, which I think it will be. But that's what it's going to be. You know, I'm hoping that the company is doing what they said they are going to. And I've seen a lot of optimism. You guys saw the quote yesterday by the CEO, or the paraphrase, I should say, right? You saw that quote, and he says there's a lot. I mean, it's optimism all around. There's evidence for the earnings to be good. Their track record is good. There's a lot of reasons why this earnings report is going to help the price, and I think it's going to do just that. I think $6. Say goodbye to the sixes. You know, that's kind of what I think there's a high likelihood of that. That's just me. I could be wrong. You know, we'll see what happens. Right, next Wednesday, we'll all be here, or at least I hope to see all you here, and that's going to be it. Our fates will be decided like that. Whatever the numbers are, that's what's going to decide our fate. What's Brandon's favorite rock band? Green Day? No, not a rock band. Metalhead. Remember, rock band is Breaking Benjamin, though. Yeah, Breaking Benjamin. Yeah, I've seen them twice live. They're free. I like them. Most rock bands suck ass though. Metal bands are better. Anyways, so still making money from Brandon's internet puts while watching OLED Forehead. Yeah, the good life. Yes, sir. Absolutely. Here, let's go ahead and put the. Well, should we put the hat backwards now? You tell me when to put the hat backwards if that's a good luck. I don't even think that is a good luck thing anymore, but 615, hopefully forming a bit of a hammer candle here, down about 0.5%, and high growth is bouncing, it looks like. Let's see what UVXY is doing. Woo! UVXY, this thing is going to make me a lot of money whenever the markets crash. if I time it right. Right now it's losing me. Let's see how much I'm down now. I'm down $12 on it now. But this is how the market crash is going to benefit me and my BNGO position. 616, yes, hammer candle formation on the 5-minute. Yes, bullish candlestick pattern, reversal pattern. Hopefully, gonna have to stream earnings from bathroom. Gonna be insane. Oh, you guys are too damn funny. Yeah, I think that would just be too much. I don't think we could handle that. We would just rocket to the moon. I mean, we would go to Pluto. I mean, we'd have freaking $20 a share minimum if we streamed it from the bathroom. Oh man, yeah, stream may have to move to the bathroom. All right, I'll move my setup in there. Give me a couple days, I'll get my setup ready. Hopefully green finish. today, from the technical standpoint, short term, right? Remember, take it for what it is. It's just short term predictions. It doesn't really matter at all for the company, right? We're not really worried about at least I'm not, and I hope most of you are not. We're really not worried about what the stock price is doing short term. We are worried about getting as many shares as we can at a good price before this company starts doing what we already know they're doing, because we've done the research. Most people don't have a clue that we already have the CLI lab done. We have the LDTs coming in, the PLA codes, and the government reimbursements. All of this is lining up for not FDA approval, for diagnostic use. And once the diagnostic use opens up, we will replace karyotyping and become the standard in thousands of labs. And then the revenue, okay, I mean, you know what's gonna happen. It's gonna be thousands of sapphires sold. It's gonna be revenue beats. It's gonna be profitability 2023 or latest, in my opinion, 2024. Simple as it gets. 615 right now. 615, baby. All right. 64 million shares short on Wi. On Wi-Fi. Is the Wi-Fi fucking up today? Really again? Why is it doing this? I got the Ethernet. Look, okay, I could show you. I mean, the Ethernet is plugged in and it's connected, and it always works on this computer. But I don't know why the hell. I don't know. Look at Robinhood, Brandon. Robinhood getting listed. Oh yeah. When is their IPO? When is that? Did that already happen? Or is that happening this week? Robinhood. I'm short, dude. I tell you what, I'm freaking short. If I had to trade Robinhood, I would short that shit. And the reason why is because you guys know what they do, okay? You guys know what Robinhood does. They freaking I don't know if they do this anymore, but they are literally manipulating the damn stocks. When they said you couldn't buy AMC or GME, that was bullshit. And although I'm not an AMC ape, there's no other. That's corruption right there. Anyways, all right. I did adjust the laptop settings for performance. Wait, I think I did. It might be balanced. I don't even know. I think it's performance. That doesn't matter for Wi-Fi, does it? If you trade Robinhood, if you trade with Robinhood, you are a fool. That's what Mark says. I don't like Robinhood. Is fine for some people, but for me, Robinhood is I've used Robinhood. I actually got the free stock with Robinhood. I still have it. I think I share a BIOL in there. Seriously, I think I still have a share of BIOL in there. And there's no information on Robinhood. There's nothing. You can't even look at the charts. You can't even look at any of the indicators or the company or the profile or the news, right? So I don't know. 617 right now, hopefully forming a bit of a hammer candle, and Microvision's bouncing in a huge ass way. Same with Nano Dimension, basically. We're underperforming today, which is totally fine. It's totally fine to get a consolidation day. I'm absolutely fine with that. 618 just broke the previous high. That's beautiful right there. Another hammer candle formation, hopefully. And that's your reversal pattern. It would be nice to get a little bit of a bullish engulfing. We have like a half of a bullish engulfing candle right here, I would say, if that's what you would call that, right? It's like a bullish engulfing, but it just doesn't go up enough. They round up your buys and round down your sells. It's a scam. BNGO is a beautiful company. Yeah, they are. I guess, yeah. Brandon, what would the revenue be if we replace karyotyping? Well, you're looking at, I mean, I don't know the exact, I wish I knew these numbers. I've been trying to find out these numbers. I've given up. Given up this for a while because I think it's impossible. Or, you tell me if you know this. I was trying, when we were doing the calculations for long-term revenues a couple months ago, I think, or June or something. I don't know when it was exactly, but I was trying to figure out how many labs still use karyotyping, CMA, or FISH, or any other method for greater than 500 base pairs detection other than Sapphire. I was trying to find how many clients and potential customers are there. I don't know how to find that out. It's impossible to find out. So you tell me, please tell me if you know that. But I can't tell you how much, and that's why I wanted to figure it out so I could answer your question, which is how much money would we be making if we replace karyotyping. You have to understand, though, karyotyping is mostly diagnostics, and also does, to my understanding, it also does some research as well. But mostly, there's a lot of diagnostics going on, diagnosing of actual patients with karyotyping. If we were to replace that, right now we're research only. Although there are ways to get around the whole FDA approval and diagnostic problem, we can get around that in a couple ways. Once we start being used in diagnostics through the PLA codes and the government reimbursements and the LDTs, it's pretty much over then. In a way, our sale, that is going to be something that's really going to help our sales, because you don't need FDA approval if we have that. We bypass the FDA approval route completely. To my understanding, I'm not an expert on FDA approval. I need to learn more about that. But, you correct me if I'm wrong, right? Correct me if I'm wrong. 618, down barely, basically even right now. Let's see what the markets are doing. Freaking Russell, man. Look at the Russell. Freaking, the markets are freaking tearing up UVXY, the fear index, man. Look at that. Freaking 30 shares at $28. What a bum. What a bum. What a bad trade. I'm telling you, man. I don't want to be. I'm not a bear. I am a bear on the markets, I guess you could say. But, dude, this thing is going to. Oh, my God. Look at how much this thing goes up when the. This thing goes up thousands of percent whenever the markets crash or correct, man. There is time decay and there are problems with it, but if the markets are going to crash, just have a couple shares and you will have so much more money to add on BNGO. That's what I'm going to do. Hopefully, right? Hopefully the markets actually do what I think they're going to do. Right. 618, we did just flip green there. We hit 621 there for a split second, and now we're dipping a little bit. Interesting. Very interesting. Underperforming today in a big way. Kind of frustrated, but at the end of the day, remember, two things, right? Earnings is what matters. Earnings is what matters. Also, closing above 613 is what matters. Kind of, right? I guess that's kind of ambivalent by definition, right? But you get what I mean. They're both relatively important, especially earnings, right? especially earnings. And if anyone just had their head in, if anyone's been living in a cave for the last 5 years, right? Earnings day announced, August 4th, next week Wednesday. 616, don't forget that Holman said there are too many individual Sapphire transactions to report individually. Yes, he did. Yes, he did. We went over that yesterday. What other companies use OGM? That is the big question. Do you mean like institutions? Or what do you mean? Like optical genome mapping is just Sapphire. No one else in the world does optical genome mapping. NABSES does whole mapping or whatever they call it. Something, they call it like, whole mapping. No one else is close to do what we do, though. Man, the freaking high growth sector is freaking so volatile in the open today. It does not want to pick a side. Very indecisive here. Everything's flipping red and green. Look at this. It's totally mixed. What the heck is Resonant doing? MP's up 3%. What the heck is going on? $37. It's getting up there. MP's finally doing well. Anyone have MP? What stocks do you guys have? Do you guys own anything on this watch list? Do we have any Bitcoin bulls in here? Or Mara holders? That's what I would do. You guys know how I used to trade Mara left and right. All right. What do you think will happen next Wednesday? Will we see a short pullback or, well, no. I think we're going to see a sharp increase in price. That's what I think. I could be way off, but I'm bullish on earnings. And some classical traditional traders might be like, Brandon, that's foolish. You're gambling if you're holding through earnings. Get out of there, buddy. We have serious evidence to say, and well, there's a couple problems with that argument that the traditional traders would say, because, we are in this, as a long-term holder, we are in this company, in the stock, for the earnings, right? We're in it for the revenue. At least I am. I'm in it for the Sapphire sales. That's what I think is going to make the company outperform the markets and almost, outperform the majority of stocks on all the exchanges. Simple as it gets. So, hell no, I'm not selling before earnings, and I think it's going to be very good. I think it's going to be extremely good. Pre-anticipatory running up, absolutely possible. Absolutely possible, but we're just moving with high growth right now, so we would have to kind of move by ourselves for once, which is kind of a lot to ask for BNGO because it doesn't do that very well. It only moves with these two stocks. Whatever these two guys are doing, we will match that very closely almost every single day, which is extremely frustrating. But guess what? When earnings comes, that is over. And that's the beauty of earnings. If it's good, we move based on how the company is doing. That is the day, the earnings dates, the next couple earnings. These are when we actually see if I am right about the company, if all the OG bulls are right, or if the Simon Barnett and the dumbasses are right. Right? This is when we'll see who has actually been right about the company so far. 29K share BIOL at 608. Pretty beautiful right there. Hopefully it's not fake. With the 400,000, does that say 400,000? I can't even see that, bro. I can't even see that. I can't even. With that 400,000 figure, how much does BNGO charge per test? Well, per genome, it's 450 to 550, and I don't really know what do you mean the $400,000 figure? What are you talking about there? How many shares of BNGO do you own? Look on the screen. You can find it, my friend. No, I'm not going to be a smart ass. It's right there. It's right there, though. Yeah, 2,000 shares at 591. Yep. Hopefully more closer to 10,000 by the end of the year. CleanSport, look into it. 95% clean energy mining from the U.S. Yeah, I keep hearing good things about CleanSpark. The coffee is hitting hard. Hope this dump pump has some serious mojo to it. That's too good. That's too good. There are no other stocks. That's right, Sunday morning. There are no other stocks. BNGO is the only stock in the stock market. If you're thinking otherwise, you're mistaken. 613 right now. Come on, hammer candle formation. We got to have high growth go up. That's the only thing we can do. That's the only thing that we can do that's going to make us go up here. Or we can start moving by ourselves, but that's not going to happen, right? We're fooling ourselves if we think BioNews is going to move independently, right? That's just it's my hope that one day we will start moving by ourselves and not just be literally tied exactly to what this watch list is doing. That I have a dream that one day we can do that, right? Like CTXR used to do, and maybe even still do. I don't even know if these guys still do it. It looks like they don't, but earnings is a great. I mean, earnings always we're gonna move by ourselves, right? Because no one else has our earnings. All right. Must get diagnostic approval, and this is going to $75. Well, we would have FDA approval would be. We don't even need FDA approval to start getting a ton of sales, though. That's the thing, Mark. Like it would be amazing if we get FDA approval, and I think the 5 large clinical studies, there's a good chance that those are actual evidence for FDA approval that BioNews is putting together. They're getting the data ready to present to the FDA approval, FDA administration, and everything. Yeah, food. And that's what those are for primarily. Also marketing, also academic praise, proof of concept, all those kind of things. But mostly FDA approval evidence. That's why they're spending so much time and effort on them, because it's going to take years. It's going to take at least 1 year, and probably closer to 2 to get all 5 of them done. And that's going to be huge for the sales. And what you should also understand here, and let me go ahead and pull it up here. I should just always pull. How many times? Take a shot every time I pull this chart up, man. Take a shot every time I pull this chart up, because oh man, or every time I say as simple as it gets. Take a shot there as well. If you look at the installed units, we only have. Well, this is what he thinks it's going to be at the end of 2021, which is actually totally inaccurate, by the way. I don't know how he missed that, but anyways, we have 107 right now. We have 107 Savers installed as of Q1 2021. We are talking about a product and a company that has a chance of getting thousands of Savers installed. And based on our knowledge of the product, there's no reason why it shouldn't have 10,000 Savers installed down the line, say for 2030 or even 2029, right? If you look at the bull case, I just exited out, dang it. But if you look at the bull case, 10,000 in 2029 or close to that, right? And these numbers could easily change. Remember, these are just our projections. This could be totally different. The actual numbers could be totally fucking different. And that's kind of why, that's kind of how you're getting in early to the stock, at least. In a long-term, you have to have a long-term perspective to think like that, right? Because we've already gone up from 50 cents, right? So we've gone up a lot, not without reason. There are very clear reasons why we've gone up. Remember, I hate when people say this stock's risen for no reason. That's absolutely not true. And then... But there's literally, we only have 100 Savers installed right now, when there is a market opportunity for us, and there's a very real possibility of us getting thousands of Savers installed. And I mean, I would say it's very likely to happen relatively soon. So what's the price target end of year with good sales? All right, with good sales. All right, let's say this is actually correct. Let's say we get 22 million on the year. Let's say we get 22 million. This would be a beat of what the analysts are projecting by about 5 to 4, maybe 6 million. Okay, we would be going up. We would be going up a lot. If we're getting, we would be going up a lot. Maybe, I don't know, above $15 probably easily. At least 10. Even if the market's in a bear market, at least $10 if we're making that much, most likely. Revenue beats, you guys have to understand something. Revenue beats will make us go up. Almost for sure. 84,000 shares sold at 608. Wow. And those are good. That's what's going to put us at the next step. That's what's going to make us outperform almost all the other stocks, in my opinion. Or not, I shouldn't say almost all. A majority of stocks, BioNews, will outperform them over the long term because of those revenue numbers. Our trajectory in the CAGR, those rates will be way higher than the average stock for the revenue, for the profit, for the consumables. These things are going to be good. My belief in Genomics is so strong that my dollars are restricted in my will to only sell 20% of my shares every 5 years. I see the future with this and other genomic industry stocks. It is, I mean, I know it's trite. I know it's what everybody says. Everybody says genomics is the future. It's like, just kill me. I'm gonna kill myself if I hear that one more time, Brandon. Shut the hell up. I know that's what everyone's thinking in the back of their mind. It is true, however, that I think healthcare will, the next huge, you know how Eric always says the next big wave of, the next big innovation in biology will derive from optical genome mapping. I say the next big wave of innovation in healthcare and modern healthcare, how we all treat diseases and do preventive care. The next evolution in that and innovation in that is going to derive from genomics. Because fighting disease, really, in a sense, it really is just understanding it, you know. And there's how many things do you think we don't understand right now because of the lack of advanced genomic research? And you guys have to understand, genomic innovation is not just going to stop now that we've been doing it for a couple of years. No, it's very likely going to just increase as we do more. All right, and now and as I'm speaking, of course, ironically, every time we are bleeding here, and funnily enough, the markets are not really doing much though. The Russell's kind of dipping with us, but fear index is staying where it's at, and we're at 608 right now. Wow, we hit 605. Damn. Almost 2% in the red right now. Earnings is going to be August 4th. Yes. What happened to Medicare reimbursement? I don't know. I haven't heard anything on that. I haven't heard. That is happening today, though. It should be happening here. I'll go ahead and tell you the exact dates, or not the date. The date is today. But the exact time of day today. It's probably going to be, to my understanding, I haven't heard anything about this yet, but if we go down here, it's probably, if we're going to hear, if there is going to be anything with BioNano and optical genome mapping here like we think, it will probably be happening between, it'll probably be happening in one of these. So 9:15 to 12 or 1 to 4:30. So it hasn't even started yet, to my understanding. 611. Was earnings on the 12th just a guess, or did they pull the day forward? I wish all of you watched the video yesterday, but basically no, they didn't pull it forward, unfortunately, and that's why I said we're probably not going to go up today because of that. And you know, it was pretty. I mean, just because the announcement, they didn't announce earnings on August 12th. That was our expected date for earnings. They didn't uptick or augment the earnings, right? They didn't make it more early. They just announced it for the first time. Their first announcement happened to be earlier than the expected date. So yeah, I mean, I guess you could technically say it is an earlier earnings than we were expecting, but it's not earlier than what the company had said. So it's like, yeah, it's kind of bullish. It's not super bullish though, right? 611 right now, 612. So live stream at 2. I don't think we're gonna be able to live stream this. Even if I were able to figure out where this was going, I don't think that would be boring as hell. Plus, it would not even be BioNano, maybe. Plus, it would be mostly, we would have to wait through hours, and then maybe only to get one small thing about optical genome mapping, the PLA codes and everything. So I don't think we're gonna stream that, unfortunately, my friend. I don't think so. No. The price action, we'll stream the market close like usual. Anyway, 608 trying to test the interest rate low here. Damn, man. Damn. High growth is having a little bit of a profit. I mean, it's such a damn indecisive day so far. We'll see what we do, but I mean, it looks like the bears are taking control. It's usually pretty unlikely that the bulls or the bear, or you know, that wherever you are at, red or green, will flip after the first couple hours of the market, right? Usually whatever it is, I'm sure you guys know this already, whatever it usually is, first 30 minutes, first hour, hard to switch that, right? Hopefully we're seeing a situation like yesterday where we actually will climb throughout the rest of the day. That would be amazing, obviously. Hopefully we can close above 613 or 614. That's the goal. But at the end of the day, you just need to focus on earnings. I mean, that's what it's going to be. This is what I wanted. This is what everybody needs to be thinking about. And I'm going to be telling you about this 5,000 times over the next few days. Over the weekend, I'm going to probably revise this if I can, or change some things if I see there's anything to change. And hopefully get like some decent rough estimations on price targets, something like that maybe. And then tomorrow is it. Tomorrow it's time. Or not tomorrow, next week. Sorry, the earnings, Wednesday, August 4th. Earnings, it will be time. Next week, Wednesday. All right, I said in Discord yesterday that it wouldn't go above 626 today. Video idea: try to research and estimate the quarter we should expect them to receive FDA approval. Oh man, I wish I could, but there's just no evidence to go off of. I mean, unless I were to I call Eric and tell him I've got your family hostage. Give me the damn FDA approval date. You know, there's nothing I can. I wish I could do a video like that. I mean, I can guess. The only way I could estimate that is just a flat out guess, or I could say that the 5 Ochocinco studies are evidence for it, but that's just speculation. So I don't know. There's no concrete evidence I can do. But I like the idea. I like your thinking. It's okay to have some bears because the bulls will come out in near future. Yeah, consolidate a day after. You know, we went for, guys, you have to remember, we came from 562 yesterday at lows. As long as we close today above 6, as far as short term, remember, short term doesn't even matter. Remember that, okay? Remember, short term really doesn't even matter right now until earnings. But as long as we close above 6, even for the next couple of days before earnings, it's not looking that bad, right? It's not looking that bad. And we are, unfortunately, look at this price action, of course. We open up all the way up here, and now we are officially underneath the level of resistance here, which was hopefully going to be turned into support, but nope, not anymore. $6.10. Right now, healthcare is a crapshoot. We're all very different from each other. 5 years, we're going to triple? Yeah, I think so. Yeah, easily. I think it'll be 7.2 at the end of the year. I think we might have 7.2 next week. I think we might have higher than that next week if earnings is good. Oh man, yeah, Mark. I hope you get better, my friend. I really hope. I hope what they're doing. I hope it goes very well. Come on, Brandon, rally. I'm trying. I'm trying, Brandon. Make the stock go up. I'm trying. The force is with me. Go up, R2. We need to be going up, not down, right? I don't know. What else can I do? Backwards hat, right? What I need to do is bring the guitar in the bathroom and then take a dump and riff at the same time and stream, and then we'll just instantly go up 100%. I'm back. Looked like I had more of a dump. What? I think we turn green before close today. There's a realistic here. Let me check if we got any short interest updates today. Here we go. Back at 16% of the flow. That's the short interest. Let's see if there's anything else. No. All right. Yeah, increasing on the day. We'll see. It's going to be interesting to see if the shorts are going to increase their short positions or decrease them before earnings. I would wager they're going to be decreasing. And as I'm saying, of course, the timing never fails. I love the timing always when we go down. 604 now, down almost 2.5%. We're very much trying right now to erase we're basically erasing almost half of the gains yesterday. We'll see how we close, right? Oh my God, we just hit 603 now, and now we're down over 2.5%. 15,000 share buy wall, $6. Hopefully, at least we can close the day above 6, right? Or hopefully we can close above 6. The thing is, right now we're just moving with high growth, man, and everything just made a new intraday low, so we're doing the same thing, underperforming. Take a dump in the suit, save us. Short squeezing both ways. It's okay. Thanks for responding. We will stay still faithfully strong. If you're worried about a 2% red day before earnings, I can't help you. I cannot help you if you're freaking out. I don't think anyone is, but if there was anyone that's freaking out right now, I'm telling you guys, if you don't believe, I'm telling you, the earnings, this is what you should be focused on. The stop price, literally the last 5 weeks, more than that, literally the stop price the last few months. Basically, whatever high growth does, we do it. Pretty much always. The exception is earnings. The last 2 earnings, we move independently for a while, and then we return to the same pattern. We're hoping that we get a nice 20, 30% bounce on earnings, or at least 10%, hopefully, right? If it's a good revenue beat, we'll see what it is. It could be nothing. It could be a match, right? We'll see what it is. But we're hoping we get a nice bounce, and then we can continue to move with high growth. But instead of us being valued lower than nano dimension, we'll be valued a couple dollars higher. Hopefully, that's that's kind of the thought. And now, of course, every time 602 now, and the irony is beautiful. What's the worst case? Worst case scenario. I mean, there's technically a scenario where we miss earnings in a huge way. I don't think that's possible at all because the company's already said they're comfortable with the estimates, and you don't say you're comfortable with the estimates if you plan on if the numbers are like absolutely way off, right? So I don't think it's going to be, it's probably not going to be like over 1 million in either direction. It's probably not even going to be like 800,000 in either direction. It's going to be pretty close to what they're estimating, most likely. And we're not going to go down. I mean, worst case scenario, we get like a match, really. I mean, I don't really see us missing it. I guess we could miss. Don't think it's going to happen. But we'll see. Next week is the one. Next Wednesday, man. That's the day of reckoning. We're gonna see whether they've been doing good things this quarter, last quarter, or not. It's gonna be good. It's gonna be good. It's gonna be interesting. It's gonna be nerve-wracking. We'll see what it is. We're gonna suffer together, or we're gonna reap the damn rewards together and enjoy a damn short squeeze if we get a nice revenue beat. We'll see a big jump today. Who would sell before the Medicare reimbursement news? There are shorts getting out. Well, I don't know. It's not for sure, right? I'm pretty sure what's happening here today, they're talking about whether option mapping and Sapphire should receive Medicare, or should Medicare start covering that. So it's not like that we're going to get it for sure, and also the announcement of this news, the price didn't care about. So I don't even know if even if we were to get Medicare, if we were to get this huge news and it were to be great, that would be amazing for the price. The price should care, but will it? That's the question for the philosophers, because the price action, you guys know how it goes, right? You guys know how it goes. All right. Good evening. Okay. Bounce back in just a few. Is it evening where you're at, my friend Quinster? So his earnings actually moved up to August 4th. It sounds like they are excited to get it out there. Yes. It does. It really does. Yeah, it's not moved up necessarily. It is, depending on how you look at it, right? They never announced earnings prior to this for this quarter. We expected it on the 12th, and then they just came out and said, nope, we're doing it this day, and that turns out to be next Wednesday. So, but it is still technically we're getting an earlier earnings day. So yeah, it does seem like they're good, right? Typically, that's a good sign. I mean, it's a good sign. There's no other way to say it. It's a good sign. And then you pair that with the CEO's quote, and then the management saying they're comfortable with the estimates and all the evidence that we have. This is how I am bullish on earnings. Simple as it gets. All right, let's check out the markets are doing. Russell's going back up. High growth's not following again. Not good. Not good. 604. They moved it early last earnings call. I don't think they did. I'm not. If I remember correctly, they did not do that. You're gonna need better news than that for people who aren't already to get interested. We're already all in for the most part, so that may be good news for us, but not enough to drop it back on BNGO. Are you talking about the Medicare news? No. If we were to start getting covered by Medicare, Sapphire usage start getting covered by Medicare, dude, no, that would increase sales in a big way, most likely. Yeah. So, no, I disagree with what you say there, Nick, a little bit, I guess, if I'm understanding you right. All right, did you check short interest this morning? Yeah, short interest is very similar. It's about the same. It's about 16% of the flow sold short. Did you check the email I just sent you? Let's check the email. Let me see. Luke Downey? No, that's not it. Let's go to the other email. Please use the auspicious business. Oh, nope, I can't even get in. I have to log in again. Not going to waste the time. Sorry, I'll check that out later, my friend. Oh, last night? This better be good. Let's see. 602 right now. Bro, come on. I can't log in with that one. Let's check it right here. Yeah, I did see it. It was one of these two. Yeah, I saw it. Yeah, the short volume thing or the tweet by Messenger Moistville. Yeah, one of those. Yeah, I don't know which one was you, but yeah, I saw it. All right, I just mean the news of it brings on the table. I agree if it actually happens, we will moon. It's about our shorts and all the shorts. Dude, you guys get it. I don't understand some of your stuff because there's so many typos. I'm sorry, guys. I don't mean to be like rude, but Volume is insane. Why isn't everyone loading the best investment in the world? Is volume still insane? Oh wow, $6. There it is. Right when Thresh comes in, that's like a right when Thresh comes in. There you go. Price goes. Drops like a rock. Right there it is. Broke $6, down over 3% right now. And I'm betting Thresh is like celebrating. Oh yeah, you guys all suck. I told you to sell. Guess what, Thresh? The only reason why we're going down today is because high growth's getting shitted on. This is as simple as it gets. And the only reason we went up yesterday is because high growth did well, right? You have to understand the day of reckoning where we see if Thresh is right with his $1.50 prediction end of year. Yeah, you heard that right. He thinks we're going to $1 end of year. I think this earnings is going to be where we see who's kind of right. This is when we get a sense for who actually does the research and who is actually getting their stuff right most of the time. We'll see. We'll see who's right, right? I've been right on the last two. Hopefully I'm right again. Hopefully Thresh is a dumbass, like we think he is, with his end of year prediction at least. We'll see. That's you know, there's no trash, there's no shit talking when it comes to earnings, right? You just have to listen and we'll see what happens, right? Whatever happens. We'll see. All right. Good morning. I appreciate your content. Thanks for covering the easiest hole in the world. Oh, awesome. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. $1 prediction is kind of dumb. I agree. I think it is. You know, I can't really see a scenario, even if the market crashes, that we go to $1. I mean, I could see us like dipping, like worst case scenario, I can maybe see us going down like 50%, and that sounds horrible, but think of it this way, going down to $1, that's like 80%, going down 80%. We would have to be fraudulent, miss every earnings, market crash, Sapphire's a scam. Somebody exactly replicates the technology in China, right? The worst, everything, like the very low possibilities in like thousands of situations would have to all perfectly come to fruition for Thresh to be even it to get like $2 or even $3 probably. They'll probably be, stock will go down after, then you'll blame high growth market, aka Market Call Central. Well, the fact is, man, I hate this argument. You know, hey, we could see, and that's a scenario that we don't really talk about because I don't really think it's a realistic one. But there is a possibility. Some people are saying, you know, oh my gosh, people who say this, I don't think they've been around the market for even a couple months because we've seen this exact pattern twice now. Everybody is saying nowadays, Brandon, earnings, why are you so excited? Every stock beats earnings and goes down. Guys, I know, but guess what? The last two earnings that we got, we went up in after hours 10%, right? The big cap stocks, Amazon, Tesla, these stocks that are already freaking at insane valuations, like when I say insane, you know what I'm talking about, right? 1 billion market cap looks like a fleet of them, right? Earnings matters for this stock, and for good reasons. I think the revenue will matter more than you guys think. I could be wrong on that, but I just know that everybody has neglected every other piece of news that we get. Earnings is the only thing historically that people give a shit about. These numbers are no debate. What are the sales coming in? Are they selling better than expected? Is the Sapphire... do people want the Sapphire? If a lot of people want the Sapphire, if we're beating the revenue estimates, we're probably going to go up 10 to 20, even 30% if it's a couple 100,000 or more. Based on the last two, if we were to get another $300,000 revenue beat and then everything else in the earnings is mediocre, we'll go up about 10 to 20%. Think about that, right? Based on the last two earnings reports, that's factual. That's completely factual. So based on that, that's what we would hypothetically do, right? Of course, that you could say it's a fallacy composition. Actually, you can't because I'm not claiming it's going to happen for sure. Maybe that's probably what would happen at least, right? There's more factors, but so... Dude, Thresh, did you listen to a word I just said, my friend? Respectfully, did you listen to a word I just said? My friend, we beat the last two earnings by 300,000, and we went up 20% and 20% the next day, and the other one we went up 10% after hours. What about this are you so confused about? It's not that. It's not. Am I missing something here? You tell me if I'm overlooking something, but it's pretty simple. Based on that information, the historical events, it's likely that if we were to do something similar, we're going to do the same thing. At least something similar to it. We're not going to go down after we get a huge beat like all these other big cap stocks. We're nothing like them, and we've never behaved like them in any way, really, as far as earnings is concerned. So it's absolutely crazy. It's absolutely crazy, man. I do not understand this shit. No stimulus? That's why? Stop talking to trash. He's BS. Okay, yeah, that's probably fair at this point. That's probably fair. Yeah. Sometimes you guys have to understand. Sometimes you haven't seen me get really pissed off in a while. If you want to see me pissed off, you'll probably get a kick out of this. Go to the May 13th streams. Oh my god, it was like depression plus me being pissed off. It was, oh my god, that was an interesting time. Anyway, 609 right now, hopefully, and we do have I wouldn't call this a doji, but it's like a deformed doji right here, and then we have a, hopefully we're about to get a bullish engulfing candle. That is a nice bullish reversal candlestick pattern. That'd be very nice. And as I say that, every time I always jinx it. Why do I always, every time I say something good about us in the moment, I feel like we always drop at least a couple cents. Next report will be so important because it will confirm. Yeah, absolutely. Where's 200-day SMA? Yeah, that's a good question. We already bounced off it twice, and now it is at same area, 560s, 570s. Yeah, 570s now, low 570s. Yep. Sell some shares after earnings? Question mark. Ooh, well, I saw a meme the other day that was what was it? Oh, let me find it for you because I think I can find it. Hold on. This is worth it. Trust me. Yeah, this is it. Are we gonna take reasonable profits on the way up this time? Absolutely fucking not. That is literally. I mean, you could explain that with me, right? Because I'm not taking profits on the way up unless. I mean, I don't think even if we went to $10 short term, I don't think I would take profits. Maybe a couple hundred shares max, maybe. But it depends on how we went up, right? It depends on why we went up. If it's because high growth is going up, that is totally different than earnings sending us up. Because high growth, I don't have any confidence in high growth in the broader markets. However, I have a lot of confidence in the revenue in the company, right? So, but anyways, yeah, I don't know. That's up for you, man. That's up for you. Are you one of the people like me? Brandon, can you please take some profit, lol? Oh man, I'll tell you what. If we do go up to $10 or $15 this year, again, like I do think it's very likely for it to happen. I think it's very likely for $10 again. I think it's very likely. That's just me. Make your opinion, right? Who knows? Maybe you'll agree with Thresh. $1.50 end of year, right? Maybe you just want to sell now and buy back in there. But for me, it's I don't know. We'll see how it goes. It depends on how we go up. Is it because the markets, or is it because we're actually beating the revenue and getting good news like we have, like, and continue to get good news, right? All right. And remember, guys, don't forget. Do not forget the reason why the long-term hodlers are doing it. Like for me, for example, right? The stock's unpredictable. You don't know when we're going to go up, and it's my opinion that based on, if the company's going to do what I think they are overall long-term, which is beat revenue or at least stay on track for a trajectory of being profitable 2023, 24. Guess what? If that happens, I think there's like a 99% chance that we will one day get a huge run-up that is entirely unpredictable, pretty much. It's not necessarily the same in robustness as this one, right? 1,500%, but in a similar nature where it's just totally unpredictable, right? It's like, wow, you are extremely overextended. We're still going up 100% every day. It's like something like that will happen, maybe not to the same degree, but something like that will happen again. It's my belief that will happen, and it's inevitable if we do get good news like I'm expecting, at least long term, right? Simple as it gets. All right. All of us retail will hold hands together on our way to the moon. Let's do this, guys. Bro, bipolar much? Or you're just trying to... That's just a bad attempt at making fun of us, isn't it? Well, hey, in this community, Thresh, we accept, or at least I do, we accept our awkwardness here, all right? Big ass forehead, man. This is what you got to deal with, all right? You're not gonna decrease our faith by that kind of joke, my friend. Everyone here is too smart to sell at this point. We'll close green. Medicare news today. That kind of sums it up. Yeah. 613. We just hit resistance. Hopefully, we're not going to get. Hopefully. Oh, there we go. Okay. Holy shit. Whoa. What was that? We got sporadic price action in the upwards direction. Oh my God. 616. Bro, the previous high again. Wow. Woo, baby. Did they announce the Medicare decision news? I'm expecting. I don't know if they're going to announce it. I don't know if a third party is going to announce it. If CMS is going to do it, or if somebody's going to find it in some random place like they did last time, right? I don't know, but we'll find out. I'll find out what's going on at least, but at the latest, for tonight's video, right? This is just a natural return to the descending resistance. We'll see a big bounce this afternoon or tomorrow. Good morning, Vietnam. All these paper hands talking like they're making big moves. I'm thinking 95% chance it stays below 10. Wow, really? It's going to take a bear market for that to happen, and a ton of revenue underperformings. Yeah, that's the only way you're right on that. Yep, in my opinion. All right, look at Vera sites. They have consumables for every type of cancer that the Sapphire can detect just using the same consumable. So Veracyte should watch out as they currently detect 3 types of cancer. We are not ready for the streams, Brandon. You woke up my dog. Well, I'm sorry. You should be used to that at this point, though, my friend. You should be used to that. Emiya, Alfonso, my friend, you should be used to that because you know how. Okay, sometimes I'm quiet. Sometimes I'm yelling my head off into the mic, right? Brandon, you got to consider AMC and JMIA too. How long do you think they're going to stay like inflated pigs once they come back down to earth? Think about what happens to BNGO. If AMC goes back down to 10, BNGO to $1 if you're left. Dude, you're crazy. Dude, Thrash, you're making too many crazy points and acting like they're facts, right? You're being a quintessential dogmatic. Those are dogmatic arguments, which is the worst kind of. I hate those. There's nothing more frustrating than someone who thinks they know everything and then there's nothing worse than that. The fact is, you don't know where we would go if that was the case. You don't know if that's going to happen in the first place. So stop claiming this shit is going to happen for sure, man. It's so annoying. But let me break something to all the people out there that are looking at these comments like, oh shit, market's going to crash. Thrash is right. Oh no, right? Let me tell you something, right? Hopefully you learned this already, but if not, let me tell you something, my friend. Listen up. The market is unpredictable. You don't know. No one knows for sure what's going to happen. So don't listen. If anyone tells you for sure what's going to happen already, you already know it's a red flag. You already know to take whatever else they say, whatever else comes spewing from that bearish, dumbass mouth. Take it with the biggest grain of salt that you have, man. Thresh is delusional. Wear facts. That's such a stretch. I know that is a stretch. That really is. Of course, Thresh hates AMC and GME. Of course he does. Thresh is one of those guys that looks at the price to earnings ratio and he's like, oh, overvalued. That's why he hasn't made much money, but he's made more money than me. Hey, Thresh, congratulations on your BNGO pick, right? Congratulations. Good job. But dude, you're like the everything money people. Not to be disrespectful, it's time to mute Thresh. Yeah, I'm just going to start ignoring him. Anyway, 6:15. I feel like it's taken away from the stream's quality now, right? So let's go over here. If there's anyone just getting in right now, short interest, let's check this new update here. There is. Wait, no, is this the same that we had? No, this is the same, yeah. Okay, and this thing right here I didn't even talk about. Yes, well, that's not necessarily new news, but that's a good point. I'll talk about that pretty soon here. But the news that we have, if anyone's just been, living in a cave for the last 5 years. August 4th is the earnings. Earlier date than we were expecting, next Wednesday. I hope to see you on the stream. That is the day of reckoning to see if me or Thresh, who's right. We can go back and forth here. And do you guys notice that the bears come out always? I mean, I'm sure you notice that my OGs know exactly what I'm talking about, right? The bears like to come out on the downtrend, bulls and the euphoria likes to come up on the uptrend, right? You guys have to understand that these people are just looking at the stop price and basing whether they like it or not on the today on a whim, right? They're spontaneous as hell. They don't look at the company, they don't look at the facts or the numbers or the articles or the due diligence. No, they look at what it's green, whether it's green or red at the time of looking at it. They say it's going to $1 in a year or 15, right? That's as simple as it gets. That's a lot of what these people are doing. Sentiment changes like that, man. And August 4th, next Wednesday, that is the day where we hopefully I'll be proved right. I think I am very confident. I'm very excited. I'm also very nervous. That's kind of contradictory, isn't it? I'm very excited and confident and nervous. I'm all of them. I'm very excited though. I can't believe it's already here. We're going to see. We're going to see if we're right. We're going to see if the research I've been doing is at all close to the ball, close to the actually what's been happening behind the scenes. And of course, there is technically a chance. There is a chance. I'd say this is a kind of a low chance of happening at all. But if it were to happen, if we were to get a miss or a match or something that's not that great, it's still entirely possible that we hit 15, 20 end of year. And the reason is because we still got another earnings report coming this year, and we've still got plenty of catalysts to happen. We've still got plenty of stuff. And also think about it this way, right? What if Q2 is just a bad quarter, and then the Sapphire, we're still right about the Sapphire, and we continue to, and we actually do get 10,000 installed by 2030. That's entirely possible. Please don't think the company is totally a fail just if we have one bad earnings report. I'm not expecting that at all. I think I don't know what the chance is. Jeez, I don't know. If I had to put a percent chance on it right now, I'm gonna have to, don't take me out of context here. I mean, I guess you can quote me, but don't take me out of context. I'll give you a better percentage number over the weekend, but I'll say right now, I'd say there's like I would say this is just a guesstimation, right? It's not an exact science. 75%-ish chance of us beating earnings. Not beating 3.5 million, because that is the current consensus, right? And Earnings Whisper has 3.55 million, which is not, I know it's only $50,000 difference, like really, but I gotta be exact. We gotta be as exact as we can, right? So Shippey and Pryor are raking dough right now. I know they are. We've got such a good management. We've got I'm very confident in our C-suite. We've put so many. We really have built a team that is the most, at least from where the investor can see, right? I haven't met them. I don't know them. I don't know if they're very sharp, or I don't know. But their credentials are fine as hell. And they've got FDA approval experience. They've got CMA experience. And the fact that they're choosing Sapphire with optical genome mapping and BioNano over that other method, that gives you even more confidence. Of course, Thration, all the bears don't give a shit about this stuff, right? But it's great to see. As a long-term investor, all the things seem to be setting themselves up in a position to where they can effectuate these numbers, right? And stuff like what we just talked about, the C-suite additions, these are the things that substantiate claims like $10 end of year, $15 end of year. These are the reasons why the bears will always lose. They don't look at the research. They don't do it in the first place. Not only do they not look at it, they don't even think about it. They don't do anything, right? They just sit there. They just buy puts. They buy puts on a whim. They just buy it for no reason. 616 right now, down about a little bit under 0.5%. All right. They have impressive resumes. They specialize in helping companies increase revenue. I know. That was that Richard Shippey or Jason Pryor? Was that the CBO or CCO? One of them was with the company GeneDx or whatever it was. They when they got there, the revenue was like 8 million or something, and then by the time they left, they helped them to grow to like 400 million or something. I don't know if that was like a quarter or annually, or I don't know what it was, but they help companies grow revenue, like you say. One of them has a ton of experience in that realm, and that makes me confident. Does that not make you confident about the company? Come on, how can you not be confident as a long-term hodler? Oh yeah, Keenan Gray's thing. Even Keenan Gray's called for puts yesterday on BNGO. Yeah, what the hell was up with that? I was reading that earlier today. What the hell is up with that guy? He said puts on BNGO. What did he say? Somebody tell me what he said. I don't want to put words in the mouth, right? He said we're going down short term. He's still bullish long term though. That's what I'm assuming, something like that. That's fine. It's just we've got earnings now. We've got earnings next week. What are you doing buying puts? You better get rid of those. You better close those positions before earnings. You're taking a big risk. I don't have inside information. I never have. Sometimes I wish I did, but I've never had inside information, and I never will. At least in my will. I mean, if so, you know what I mean, right? But if you're saying we're going to go down for sure on earnings, you're out of your mind. You're out of your goddamn mind. You're batshit crazy. We got a very high chance of beating earnings and kicking it out and blowing it out, hitting out the park. That's as simple as it can get. There's no more simplicity. There's no such simplicity that's simpler than that, right? There's a good chance of us beating earnings. Everyone knows that, right? That's what I've been saying for so long. Like I've been saying that for months. At this point, you want to smack me in the forehead when you hear me say that, because it's so annoying. I've said it so many times. And if you want to, what did Keenan say? What did he say? What did he say? Somebody tell me what he said. What did Keenan Gray say about BNGO, my friends? I'm getting frustrated with BNGO. It's like a little brother. It's like a little brother pisses you off all the time, most days, but he's your brother, so you love him anyway. He says they can't market. Oh, yes, that's right. That's what I was getting pissed off about. He said we can't market our product. Where's the substantiation there? What is your evidence to substantiate that insane claim? What? Did he give evidence? That's all right. All right. Let me tell you something. The marketing could be a little bit better, I guess. But let me tell you something, man. How many other companies do you know of that are tweeting 5 days out of 7, or 4 or 3 days out of 7, man? Dude, these guys do more marketing than most other genomic companies. That's as simple as it gets. How many other genomics companies doing 5 large clinical studies? We've already got the Sapphire 2.0 in development. Nano also has been in development. I don't know if it's in development now, but we already know for a fact it has been, right? Essentially, you put the pieces together. I mean, they wouldn't issue a patent for it if it wasn't in development. Okay. They do a ton of marketing. They do plenty of marketing. I mean, what do we have today? What do we have this freaking week, man? Look at this. That pissed me off a little bit. Doesn't have good marketing? That's your critique? I'm sorry. When a big YouTuber says something like that, and that's like, what the? If you want to say we're going down short term, that's fine. That's absolutely fine, right? Short term trade, it's totally cool. If you want to say we're a bad company because we got bad marketing, then you're on my nerves, right? This is this week. This is this week. Yeah, this starts this week, August 1st. This is marketing. This is good marketing. This is the largest amount of presentations that we've ever had for this. This is a highly anticipated event. This is what good marketing looks like. I don't understand what he says. Why do we have bad marketing? That's crazy. I feel like I'm overreacting here, but that sounds like that's egregious. That's egregious. You're gonna critique BioNeo by bad marketing? That's your critique? I don't know, man. Keenan Grace, is he still bullish on us long term though? Keenan Grace compared an article to how much cheaper Sapphire is to PatBio against the news about the record number of presentations saying we don't know how to market. What? I'll have to watch that video. That's crazy. I don't understand this guy. That doesn't make sense. This is a good marketing event. You're crazy. Because they don't put commercials on TV. Yeah, you guys tell me. What do you think of BioNeo's marketing, right? Don't take it from me, right? You can see I got a little agitated there because that's kind of absurd to me. You know, it's like out of all the things you're gonna say about us, you're gonna say we have bad marketing. You're crazy. You're out of your mind. What do you guys do? We have good marketing or bad marketing? What do you think? Well, we're green by the way right now, 620, up about 0.32%. He's very bullish long term. Just said they don't market well. They don't mention sales. Is that... Oh, new tweet. Whoa, we got a new tweet. Whoa. We do market well. What do you... Oh, my gosh. That frustrates me. All right. 2 of the posters at CGC annual featuring BioNeo data. This is 30 seconds ago, by the way. Top 10. Be available on-demand presentations. Okay, that's nothing. All right, we already knew this. That's cool, though. Keenan Grace, my friend. I like that you're bullish on BNGO. We're on the same side, but this is good marketing right here, man. This is letting your investors know what they're doing. This is letting your people know what you're up to. We don't give out all of our sales for this reason, right? Let me pull it up for you. Gosh, dang it, man. That pisses me off. If he did I know not everybody has a big YouTuber like him, right? I'm sure he's doing AMC, right? He's making $1,000. He's making an insane amount of money on the AMC hype, right? I'm sure that's totally cool. You got other things to do, but if we go down, if he would have done his research, he would have known. If I can find it, he would have known that the reason why we don't PR our sales is because there's too many sales to do it. Also, that's kind of a dumb critique as well. I don't want them posting every single sale they get. No. I don't want them. I want them focusing on developing the company and getting those sales in the first place. I don't want them working on coddling the shareholders. I don't need to be coddled, right? I can do my own research, right? I need them to develop the company and do what they say they're gonna do, right? So I don't know. Let me read some comments here. It's good. You think it's good? The Sapphire is not an iPhone. I know, it's not an iPhone. New patent file. Whoa, new patent filing. Whoa. Hold on, you get me excited now. Let's go here. You get me excited. Is that real? Hold on. Let's go to SEC filings. Nope, there's nothing. Let me get this to actual normal so I can actually see it. No, last one was June 15th, not July. A new patent filing though. You didn't say it was an SEC filing though. Send me the link. Send me the link now. If you have it, if you're bullshit, if you're not bullshitting. All right. And that was big news, by the way. I think it was 621 right now. Of course, Meet Kevin. I respect Meet Kevin, but the guy doesn't have the balls to go in. He doesn't have the balls for BNGO, man. I like him. I actually like him a lot. I like the courage that he's displayed. At least I don't know. I don't keep up with the politics with him, but I like that he's doing something bold. That's what I like for sure. But anyways, I don't think he has the balls for BNGO, man. He doesn't have the time to research all this shit. He doesn't have the time to be confident enough in his due diligence to give him the, if he were to come to the conclusion that, all right, I like this. I've looked at a lot of articles. I understand most of the jargon, right? The optical genome mapping stuff, the translocations, the deletions, right? The variant classes, all this stuff. Once he understands that, he wouldn't even have the balls to invest in it, man. Anyways, that's fine. That's totally fine. Everyone has a different strategy. At least Keenan said to buy the dips on BNGO, so at least we'll have a little extra support from his following on these high growth dips. I know, no company posts every sale anyways. They make anyway. I know exactly. It's like, dude, that's the dumbest thing I've ever heard. a public company posting every sale they've ever had on the quarter. Dude, I don't even think the SEC would allow that, because then everyone will be able to project earnings. Last earnings, he talked about BNGO. $975 per test for prenatal tests. Most parents would get this. 3.6 million births per year. Cancer tests, okay. Karyotyping, huge. 623. By the way, was updated July 2021. No BS. Got it from Facebook group. What the heck? The Facebook group is getting something faster than our Discord and our. Wow, that's interesting. I might have to actually join the Facebook group. Yeah, I saw the tweet. Unless they just posted another one. I saw it like it was about 2 minutes ago. We already went over that. It was nothing. But let's see if there's another one. There's no way they posted 2 in a row. No. All right, please, hobbyists, my friends, send me the link on my email. Right, it's in the description, or our Discord group. Preferably, that's in the description as well. They're both free, of course, right? Or the Reddit group, right? That's fine. Or Twitter, right? There's 1,000 ways you can reach me, right? New patent filing. You're getting me excited now. You're getting me really excited because we are outperforming everything right now, and maybe because we just got news. Oh my God, we're testing the intraday high. 624, 625. Woo, baby, 625. There we go. We're breaking the intraday high, up almost 1% right now. Absolutely beautiful. Look at those buys coming in. There's not that many buys to look at, but look at the freaking chart, man. Look at the chart. We got a V-shaped recovery. Absolutely beautiful. I'm on the edge of my seat. Where is the link? I need the link where I can go to I don't think this is gonna update it. No. I have the link to BioNano, all of BioNano's patents. All of BioNano's patents. 626. I'm just going to keep on the chart until I get the link because I don't trust me finding it. We'll see what I can do. Yeah, please feel free to send me the link. I'm dying. Is that real? New patent? I'm dying. Nano nozzle evidence, maybe. That's the first thing that I'm thinking of. I'm serious. That's the first thing I'm thinking of. Dude, we're outperforming right now for a reason. It could be because of this patent. If it's real, I don't know if it's real right now. We don't even have a link. But we'll see. 624. 626 is where we're getting rejected at again, just like Crimson King said. Come on, we can break 626. Where the hell is Robbie Smith? Give me Robbie Smith. Oh, we need him. Where's Robbie Smith when you need him? The bullish flip on the Robbie Smith clown indicator, the most important freaking technical indicator, man. Whoa, new patent. Brendan just texted it to me. Oh my gosh. Yeah, we got it. All right, this is legit. I got to go in the matrix real quick. Sorry, guys. Brendan just sent it to me. Somebody needs to send it to me on here, though, so I can actually look at it. I got to email this to me. I got to email this to myself. That's the fastest way that I can get it to my computer. Sorry. 1 second, guys. 1 second. I got to email it to me. Auspicious business. Send. Yes, go. Hopefully it's real. If Brennan sent it to me, it's real. Here we go. Let's go to the email. All right, come on. Yes. Yes, we got it. That was quick. Yes. Are we good? Is it work? Are we back? We're back. All right, good. Okay, new patent July 29th. Yes, 2021. All right. Oh god. Here we go. Oh man, the patents are always fun. All right, Genomics looks legit. It's the U.S. Patent and Trademark Office is the one that it always is almost. Filing date was 28. Okay, no, that's related. Okay, no, that's related. There's a high chance that I'm gonna look at something and look at the wrong thing because I am not good at analyzing patents and this jargon is very hard for me at least. Oh my gosh. Okay. Okay. These are the claims. Let me just go ahead and do a little bit of, let me just, okay, no nano nozzle, that's fine. Let's do nano channel. Yes. Okay, here we go. Methods of labeling DNA molecules comprising of the use of one or more okay, whatever, I don't even know what that means, proteins, and one or more labeled guide RNAs are described herein. In some embodiments, the labeled DNA molecules are elongated in fluidic nanochannels where they can be analyzed. Nanochannels are in the sapphire, but are the fluidic ones? Are those the normal? Are those the sapphire's nanochannels, or are those only the nanochannel nanopore device nanochannels? That probably just confused me more. My brain hurts now. Yeah, I know it's filed in yeah. Wait, where does it say that? Okay, here we go. Yeah, filed a while ago. Yeah, but it just got granted now. Just got granted now, or whatever, or I think it does. To my understanding, it just got granted today because it's dated July 29th. Or yeah, it got accepted, granted, approved. This can't be the nano nozzle. I don't. Well, let's go down here. It would have to be here. Let me do this. Nanopores. This is the big news. Yeah. Oh, there's nothing. There's no mention of nanopores. Yeah. This is the nanopores is what the nano nozzle actually is. So yeah, I don't think there's any nano nozzle in here. All right. We'll tell you what. I'm gonna keep on the price right now. You guys tell me if there's something I need. If there's something that's big in there, I'll control F for it. I'll find it. We'll go over it. But otherwise, I think I'm gonna look over that tonight for the video tonight and give you kind of the recap of what I'm seeing. So. All right. Why are you getting so excited? These small jumps don't matter to long-term investors. I know they don't, my friend, but how boring would this stream be if I was just like, we went up to 626, right? Like almost all the, right? So, no, I'm not going to be able to do that. Plus, what do you mean? The news is damn exciting, man. My friend, the news is exciting. Now, this one was kind of a little bit of I mean, at least right now, it looks like a little bit of a false signal. Because there's no nanopore mentioned, there's no nano nozzle, there's probably nothing new in here. This is just kind of protecting what the sapphire does and the invention and the actual intellectual property of the sapphire, most likely. But I don't know, I'm not sure because it was filed all the way back in 2018, so I'm not sure. $622, up 0.5%. I backed out around $6. What's the news? Why are we up? And what's the short squeeze look like? Well, there is a short squeeze on the horizon. The fact is, we've got earnings next Wednesday. If earnings is good, we're gonna blow through the fucking roof, and that's as simple as it gets. It's all largely gonna be determined by what the numbers are. Obviously, the details of the earnings, if it's good, bad, how we react to it, but. The short interest has given us the chance. And this is the reason. I'm going to have a video this week and probably talking about the true short squeeze. And the reason why I keep talking, why I cover the short squeeze daily. There is a reason for that. And this is it. Potential catalysts. And this next week we'll have the most likely, in my opinion, the event that is most likely to send us way higher. And start the squeeze and instigate the short squeeze or even a gamma squeeze because there are options actually expiring pretty quickly, relatively, right? 20 days from now. Oh my God, 627. Wow. Sporadic movement, baby. 1% in the green. 629, baby. Holy crap. And this is, dude, we're forming a hammer candle on the daily. We have a doji, we have a bullish engulfing, now we have a hammer candle. We need to close up here today. Oh my God, look at the buy orders. The sea of green on the buy order is absolutely beautiful. That is pretty much as bullish as it gets for a reversal. Short term, we have the Cancer Genomics Consortium. We just broke the intraday high again. 630 now, baby. 630 now. And we have the Cancer Genomics Consortium. That's August 1st. We also have the Medicare thing happening today. We have a new patent today. And we have the CEO's comments yesterday. And above all that, right? Above all the other shit, right? Earnings, my friends. It is time. It is almost time for earnings. It's almost time. You know, the thumbnails, right? BNGO Moon, it's only a matter of time. In my mind, earnings and financials and the company, that is what makes it inevitable and only a matter of time for us to moon. That's as simple as you can get, right? 631. Did I say 602? No, 630. Yeah, 630. Not 602. I hope I didn't say that. People bought the dip. That's just good. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I hope you bought the dip. I hope you did not listen to all the bears saying don't buy under 5, right? Hey. We'll see how it ages. We'll see if the earnings is good. We'll see if we go back down to 4 or 5, or if we go to 8 and we never see 4s again. We'll see. Who knows? It's just going to depend. You know, we don't know. We don't know we don't know what the future holds. But I'm confident. I'm excited. We've got good things coming. I think there's good things happening behind the scenes. We've got several good news. We've got the management has put themselves in a position to do great things. They've got the product for it. There's no reason why we're not going to do great things long term. The valuation is, I would say, we're undervalued right now. And I'm going to, Thresh, I really want you to watch the video and give me your opinion on the video that I will make. I don't know if it's going to be this week. It'll probably be next weekend, because this weekend's going to be the earnings, right? But about why BIOL I think is undervalued, right? And every time I think about this, I always come back to the same reason why I think we're undervalued, and you're going to see what that reason is. I say it all the time, so I'll leave you in the dark right now that you can guess. Let the curiosity run wild, my friends. Anyway, 628 right now, about 1.5%. Braver hands will not be rewarded. Yeah, you sold too early. That's why no one will remember your name. Remember, guys, if you want to sell now for 1% gains, you know, that's fine, man. Get out of here, right? You scared about high growth. I'm scared about high growth too. Don't sell your BNGO because you're scared about high growth. Take other precautions like having buying power, like having UVXY or a fear index or something that has an inverse correlation with high growth of the markets, right? Something like that. That's a better idea than selling BNGO. If here's the if that you have to be, right? If you're bullish like me in long term, because you don't want to miss the huge run-ups that we have out of nowhere for no reason, right? Because the stock is insane, right? This stock is insane, man. That's why we cover it every day. There's crazy news and crazy price action and unpredictable stuff going on every freaking day, every second of every day, man. And right now we're at 629. We're doing well, up over 1.5%. It's a beautiful day so far. Did you see BIOL's new tweet? 2 of our posters are in the top 10 at CTC. Wait, the top 10? Is that what it said? Well, let me read this again. I already deleted it. Let me go over here. Okay, yeah, featuring BIOL. 2 of the posters at Cancer Genomics Consortium, whatever, featuring BIOL data. We're in the top 10 and will be available for all. Okay, yeah, that's good to see. That's good to see. Top 10. Am I freaking out about this? Not at all. You know, this is why I didn't even read this. Well, I did read it, but I didn't. You know, I exited instantly. This is nothing that's going to affect the price, but you know, hey, this is a highly anticipated event. The Cancer Genomics Consortium. Remember, guys, this is the most excited I've ever been, probably, for a presentation / academic praise attempt of bionanos. And the reason why is because not only is it about cancer, not only do we have 1,000 institutions, right, literally like 7 or 8 institutions presenting here, but it's a highly anticipated event. Over 500 participants, very likely that it's going to be closer to 1,000, and this is going to be freaking marketing. This is going to be sales. Sales will be instigated because of this event right here. The sales will be conceived at this event, right? Yeah. So 628. 628 right now. Yeah, and we got the new patent, BNGO new patent. Not really freaking out about this one either at all. You know, you guys, somebody else, feel have fun. Oh my gosh. Have fun reading all this. Holy crap. Wow. Yes, if anyone wants to give me the summary, your summary on this before I go ahead, and I'm going to give it a skim. I don't think I'm going to read all this. No way I'm going to read all this for tonight's. Holy shit. Yeah, I'll give it a skim. I'll try to find it. I can't even. Yeah, see, this is talking about the iris now here. Yeah, this is, and it was filed in 2018. I don't even know that this has to do with the sapphire completely. This is very old stuff, man. But anyway, 629. So, all right. I read it. Here's your summary. BNGO to the moon. Yes. Guys, here's your summary. Moon. That's awesome. That's amazing. All is Brandon saying, Is BNGO 602? No, it's 628 right now. Am I saying 602 again? And am I an idiot? No, 628, 630, not 602. I'm not saying 602, am I? I hope I haven't been saying this whole time, but we're at 629 right now. 629. I'll try to do better on that if I'm missing it. Right? Sometime I remember sometime a couple weeks ago, the price was like at 730 or something, and I would always call it something that wasn't. 629. We're at 628. Gentleman's bet, Brandon, over under 650 after earnings. I don't know. What do you think it would be? You know what I think it's going to be. I've already given you my percentage. I've already given you my percentage for earnings. I think we're going to go. I think there's like a 70% chance ish of us beating earnings, right? Yeah. I haven't heard you say 602 since this morning. Low WTF. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. Yeah, I don't think I've been messing that up. I'm very confused. Over 8 after earnings. Likely. If we get a revenue beat, there's evidence to say, if you look at the last 2 data points, the last times we got the last 2 earnings, we went up 10% after $300,000 in a revenue beat. I've said this example 5,000 times. You want to shoot me in the forehead, right? At this point. But the fact is, there's no reason why we're going to break that trend. There's actually reason to believe that that trend is actually going to be augmented, believe it or not, this quarter. And the reason is because this quarter, or quarter 2, has been more neglected in terms of news that we've got during the quarter than any other quarter in history. Arguably, right? Arguably, I guess you could say. Anyways, we just broke the entry high. Now we're at 632. 632. It's up over 2% on the day. Absolutely freaking beautiful. Look at the spark line today. Look at that, man. Look at that. That's like Viagra right there. Get the Viagra pumping. Get the LFGs, the rockets in the chat. I wouldn't say we're mooning right now. Absolutely not. We're not mooning at all. But this is a damn good day. It's just good to hear the damn silence of the bears for just a split second, right? When we start going down again, I'm sure they'll come out again. But just seeing them in hibernation for a second and not having to deal with their shit is a blessing, right? Up over 2% or almost 2% right now. Look at the spark line, man. Outperforming Mike Division and the mission. Absolutely beautiful. Beautiful. UVXY is getting killed today, though. 633. 633. Brandon, you think Hood IPO will run? No, I don't think so. Robinhood, I don't think. No, Robinhood. I'm telling you guys, Robinhood. They could do fine, but dude, they are. I could never invest in them because they're so corrupt. I don't care if they're going to be white knights for the rest of their career. They're never going to be able to wipe off the stain of their business that they did in the AMC and GME thing. Even the people who hate AMC and GME and think the people who do it are manipulators themselves and just as bad as the damn suits, right? Even those people have to admit it's complete corruption what they did when they said you can't buy AMC and GME. Literally, the only reason why they did that is because they didn't want it to go up. They halted it. It's not a coincidence. There's a 0% chance. So Robinhood, I don't like them. I'll never like them. I can never like them because that's just corrupt as hell. That's horrible. I'm so glad Webull did not do that, right? I'm so glad that if they did that, I don't know what I would do because this is the best broker, and I'm glad they didn't do that. All right, yes, bought $5.99 at $5.99, 1,000 shares. Awesome. Another hammer candle formation here, hopefully. Are we barcoding on the way up? It looks like we are, kind of. Not as bad as usual, but hey, I'll tell you, barcoding. Look at this. Oh, man. Never gets old. Barcoding our way to the promised land. As long as we're going up, I'm fine with barcoding, right? Brandon, I may just throw a rack at contracts. I'll send you $100 donation if it's above $7 next Friday. Otherwise, you got to have a Thresh was right banner on top of the screen for on the top of the screen for a day. Above $7 next Friday. Oh no, Thresh. Let's rearrange that deal. I definitely want to strike a deal here today, but no, we got to do above $7. On Wednesday or on Wednesday through Friday or just next week to make it simple. Let's say this. If BNGO hits 720, I'll even give you an extra 20 cents because you probably don't like that deal. Because you don't like that deal as much. If BNGO hits 720 next week, then you send the whatever donation, and then if we don't hit 720 next week, I will type in Thresh was right in the top there and leave it there for the whole day. Both streams. All right, fair enough. Fair enough, and I'll do that, and that will be on and when I will do that is going to be Monday of the next week, right? So because the deal is like next week, right? So it's got to close above 720 any day. Oh no, Thresh, that's not what I said, is it? I said hit 720. All right, you want to do close? You want to do a closing or $7? I don't care. Either way, it won't matter. All right. Well, if we're doing a close, I think that's pretty likely, to be honest with you. All right, let's do. I don't know. At this point, I don't care. At this point, I'm just like, fuck it. All right, let's do $7. All right, close above $7 any day next week. Yeah, close above any. Yeah, that's the deal. Yeah. All right, done. Deal. $7. Here, let's write this down real quick so we don't have anyone trying to cheat. Let's go ahead and write this down. All right. Thresh bets. All right. BNGO closes above $7. Okay, so not $7 flat. Above 7 any day next week. That's the deal. All right, good. All right. All right. That doesn't mean I think for sure we're going to go above 7. That doesn't mean for sure. I just think that's a worthy bet. That's a worthy bet. It's worth it. Are you still man bunning above 7? Are you still man bunning? Oh crap! Is that what? Wait, what did I say with the man? I forgot. What did I say with the man bun thing? I forgot. What did I say? I think I said if it hit like $8 or 7 or something on earnings, I would do a man bun. I don't even remember. I think we will start seeing relief from the shorting next 2 weeks. Depends on how much the market changes at that point. Yeah, above 7. Yeah, not 7 flat, above 7. I guess I'll give him the benefit of the doubt, man, because there's nothing bad for me. All I have to do is put Thresh was right, and he has to do a $100 donation. He's probably bullshitting, but if he is, okay. It's not the first time. It's not the first time someone has lied on stream on YouTube, right? Robbie Smith, Robbie Smith, still owes me $1,000 to this day. I will be collecting that debt. The Lannisters do not. The Lannisters pay their debts. Robbie Smiths don't. I guess though the Smiths don't. You got to dreadlock the beard at $20. Dreadlock what? A couple whiskers? My attempted beard is not. I don't think that's possible with my attempted beard. But we got about 10,000 shares just bought at 629 at the ask, helping the price move higher. Up about 1% on the day, 1.5%. And we've got huge news. Little charge interest. Yeah, charge interest. Dude, the interest, we would already be up at like, what would the interest rate be, man? We would already be way up, doubling 1,000 to 2,000 at that point. Oh man. He said he would pay 1,000 if BNGO wasn't at $2 on May 13th or 21st, I think it was. Idiots. I'll send Sopranos to collect that debt, Brandon. A few more cents and I'm in the green with BNGO at 6,000 shares. Legend. Absolute legend. Arthur Morgan will collect the debt. Not cutting hair till it's new high above 1569. I know, same. My hair is already super long now. It's already super long. I'm not getting hair. I'm gonna try. I'm gonna have Gandalf hair when school starts back up again. I'm gonna have Gandalf hair, man. Be walking into classes with Gandalf hair. Wait, Gandalf or Aragon hair? I don't know. I guess both. I guess a little bit both. More like Aragon at the start, and then Gandalf hair as it gets way longer. Yeah. And I'm not getting a haircut till all-time highs, and not shaving the beard till $10. That is a serious thing. Yes, we were at 629. Yes, I don't think I've mispronounced. Have I mispronounced or misnomered the price? Is that what you'd call it? Misnamed it, I guess, or said an inaccurate price. I don't think I have. Anyway, school starts in a month for me. Yeah, I know. Yeah, college starts back up pretty damn soon, unfortunately. Don't remind me about Arthur. Sold 3 of my stocks, only holding now BNGO and Apple. Holding that's a freaking weird combination, isn't it? I wouldn't think a BNGO holder would also be holding Apple. That's interesting though. Brandon, you should have a revenue prediction minus 4.3. I do, but I only have, well, I don't really have like a one prediction. I have a base case, a bull case, and a bear case. You walk into class and everyone's invested in BNGO. The guitar, the beard and the guitar emoji. That's awesome. 627. A little bit of cooling down here. I sold my stocks at a loss. 100% BNGO. Yeah, me too. I sold a lot of stocks at a loss on May 13th, and then went all in on BNGO. Not on May 13th, but but throughout the 5s and 4s, and that's how I got my cost average from 10 down to lower than 6. 626. It's just funny that Thrash is one of his top 3 positions is BNGO when he says we're going to 150 end of year. Oh, I will never understand that. Mark Red Dead really hurt me almost as much as Metal Gear 2. Should I play Red Dead? I've heard good things about it. I got to start playing The Witcher 3. All right, let me recap the news if there's anyone new out there today, right? So we obviously have the earnings date is announced. If I can find it, it's August 4th, next Wednesday. Please join our stream for the earnings. That's going to be freaking legendary. And then we've got this. The CEO essentially said yesterday. Was this 2 days ago now? Yeah, technically 2 days ago. Basically yesterday, right? Because it was late on July 27th. And that is basically the CEO saying the reason why they don't constantly announce stuff is because there's too many adoptions to constantly announce, right? That's essentially what Brennan is paraphrasing or summarizing what Eric was talking about. Okay, and I would consider him a reliable source. We also have the new patent that was granted, I guess, today. To my understanding, it was granted today or approved today, right? Whatever you want to call it. And in the Medicare, this is the other news. We have this is happening today, literally. Hopefully, it's happening. But is BNGO being talked about? We think they are. There's a very high chance that we are because there's no other optical genome mapping company in the world, and we are listed in there a couple times. So yeah, this is when we should be talked about. And hopefully, Medicare is going to start covering Sapphire, and that will help our sales a lot overall. And yeah, absolutely, I think it will at least. So 628. I'm at 598 and I just need another 500 shares. Can I go to school with you, Brandon? Yeah, you can. Jury, Springfield, Missouri. Absolutely. Come here. Get over here. But slowly but surely, I'm getting to 1K. Does anyone else live in Springfield, Missouri besides Aaron? Aaron is the only one that is here. Aaron Dennis. By the way, fun fact, if anyone doesn't, I bet most of you don't know this. Aaron Dennis, the guy in the chat, the moderator there, he is the person that's in the interview with me and Mark. Mark is the 1 million shareholder owner of BNGO, the biggest whale that we know of. He was in that interview with us because he showed up. He's the only legend that was there that actually paid attention to what I was saying on that day. That's awesome. Brandon, so earnings is on Wednesday after the close. What do you think the price will be on Thursday after the market close? Probably above $7. $8 is likely. $8 has a realistic chance of happening. I think it's likely that we go up 10 to 20%. I think we're going to get revenue beat, man. My gut tells me I think there's a higher chance of us getting a beat, a couple $100,000 revenue beat than anything else. I don't think we're going to get I think the bull case, it's the bull case for a reason. It's not that likely. The bear case, it's a bear case for a reason. It's not that likely. The base case, 4 million, and even I'm going to be a little bit more conservative, even just because it's better to under promise and over deliver. And it's even with these revenue numbers, even with all the sales we know out, even what the CEO says, it's still damn difficult to project the earnings. 4 million, 3.8, 3.7, 3.9. These are the very likely numbers. I think we're going to see a couple $100,000, maybe $500,000, $400,000 in a revenue beat. That's what we're going to see. We're going to go up 10% because of it. Okay, there's a chance that we go down based on that. There's a chance because, I mean, there's a chance, but there's just no evidence to suggest that's what would happen. All the people saying that no, earnings don't matter nowadays, everyone goes down after earnings. There's no evidence to substantiate that because BNGO has gone up the last 2 earnings and after hours when we got a beat. So although other stocks may have a certain pattern, so far that has never applied to BNGO. So there's no substantiation there for that absurd claim, in my opinion. Brandon, you should set yourself up like a ladies' man. Sit in the chair, sip some Kavesa, and take callers. That would be hilarious and cool at the same time. What? I like the idea. What do you mean? Like on a stream? Brandon, please remember my 4.3 million revenue projection. I will. Mark has the. You know what? Here, if you guys want to make here, let me do this. Revenue projections for Q2 only. There. All right, everybody. And here we go. This is how we do it. Everybody go and make your predictions right here. All right, here's mine. I'm going with 3.8 to here. No, I'm doing 3.7 to 4 million. Yep. Okay. Consensus, that's in our free Discord, right? If you don't know where I'm getting this Discord at, that's at the please only make your revenue projections and nothing else in here. Consensus is 3.5 million. All right. Good. 4.2 million. Why does everybody go with 4.2 million? Interesting. The link to the Discord is free and it's in the description. Yes, we have it. That's right. We have a free Discord. I'm not trying to make money off you like every damn other YouTuber there is, right? I'm sorry. About 16,000 shares is bought. Actually, about over 20,000 shares, almost 30,000 shares is bought at 628, helping the price to climb higher, up over 1% on the up over 1.5% of the day at 629 as it currently stands. Brandon, have you played on a PS5 yet? No, I wish I have. I still have a PS4. I play Black Ops 3. I used to play God of War a lot. Fallout 4, I used to play that. Minecraft every now and then, not anymore. Yeah, if I do play anything, it's old games, pretty much. I want to play the new God of War, and I'm going to get The Witcher 3 one of these days, probably. I'm an old school person, man. I don't play the new games. Cold War. I probably should get the new Cold Wars. I like the zombies. The Call of Duty zombies, that's my thing. And I'm really good at multiplayer as well. Well, at least Black Ops 3 I am. Anyways, I'm actually, fun fact, no one gives a shit about this. I'm going to say it anyway, because I'm going to say it anyway. I'm actually, I was like 6th in the world out of like 30 million people or whatever that played Safeguard Black Ops 3 score per minute. Believe it or not. Does anyone even play Safeguard, know what that is? Anyways, all right, what is the free Discord? You know free is good. It's linked in the description. Yeah, man. You can play on mine sometime, Brandon LMAO. Oh, yeah, you live in Springfield. Yeah, that's awesome. I got to get one, man. I want to play the old games, and I think you can play the old games on PS5. I want to get Black Ops 2 and Black Ops 1. God, I'm losing. The viewers are skyrocketing. The viewers are just plummeting now. Witcher 3 is on PlayStation now, so if you want to try it along with Red Dead, so that would save you money. Witcher 3 is on PlayStation 4, is it not? I can get that on PlayStation 4, I think. You will never have time to play games, being my friend. I will keep you busy. I know I don't play them anymore very much. Not very much at all. Once BNGO goes to the moon, you can get a PS5. Yeah. Safeguard used to run Ragnarok, so broken lol. Gravity Spikes. The War Machine, Ripper, War Machine, those are better. I don't like Ragnaroks that much. A lot of people use them though. They're good. They're certainly good. And Rogue, if you know what that is. Gay MF ripping, Brandon. Gay MF ripping. God damn it. Look at this chart. This is like a freaking warfield. This is like freaking, I don't know. But that's funny. Up 10% of the day. Yeah, congratulations. Is there any gay MF holders sitting here today? Is anyone in gay MF? Is anyone in there? Is anyone in gay MF? I'm sorry. Guys, if you didn't realize this yet, you need to get this through your head. I have a childish sense of humor. Extremely childish. I don't play games anymore. They are too time consuming. Fair enough. New God of War will be insane. Hopefully shows the PS5 potential. I know. When God of War 5 comes out, if it's exclusive to PS5, which I'm sure it will be, I will have to buy a PS5. I don't care if it costs a ton. It costs a ton. God of War is one of my favorite. The new God of War, one of my favorite games. Probably my favorite game ever, man. I'm a gay MF. I should have got some of that. I should have known someone was going to say that. Brandon, you need to buy one share of KMF for the boys. What does that even mean? Why? Jake, you're too damn funny. This is why our community is the best. You guys are too damn funny. You guys are cracking me up left and right. I can't even look at the chat without smiling. God damn it. God damn it. Brandon, what mic do you use? Not a good enough one. Actually, I think the audio is pretty good. Anyways, that's totally irrelevant. The viewers are continuing to go down. I need to shut up and talk about the price. 628, up about 1.5% right now. Let's check the short interest update, see if we got one. 4 plus, 4.2 million. Everybody's bullish. Everybody's bullish. BNGO news only, see if we got anything. No. Short interest update. Okay, we do have something new. Good. Short interest is slightly higher. Okay, we got the patent as well. Let's get out of that. Let's close some tabs here so my computer doesn't die, right? CPU at 40%. 627. Cooling down a little bit. Let's check how the broader markets are. Let's check how the other stocks are doing today. Let's check Bitcoin. Mora's doing well, getting back up into the 30s, trying to at least. Man. And Bitcoin's now at 40K. Where are all the people who said Bitcoin was going down to 20K? I said they were kind of out of I said they were kind of I said that I think they're kind of overreacting. I said that and no one was calling Bitcoin going down to 20K when we were at 60K or 40K. They only said this sucks when we're at 30K. I hate that everyone's bearish when everyone gets bearish once it starts going down or after it starts going down. Anyways, yeah, that's it never even I don't even think Bitcoin did it even oh, this is going to glitch now. Let's see if it loads. It only ever hit 29K a few times. Yeah, it only bounced there a couple times. And now you're getting a huge bounce. And is that because the Amazon news still? Is that why it's still up? I keep hearing the Amazon maybe accepting Bitcoin for payment or whatever. So all right, interested in nuclear? Check out GSAH. We'll trade under a new ticker after the merger is complete. GSAH, you're interested in me. Do they do thorium or only uranium? GSAH. Can't see very well. All right, let me check this company out. There we go. Bro. Come on. No profile for the company? Dang it. Let's see what your possible retracement is. 21 SMA on the 5-minute, that's a possible retracement. You see in the past, it's very simple. It acts as support and resistance typically, right? You see several touch points on the uptrend yesterday. Hopefully, we're going to see a similar thing today. Consolidate, go sideways, trade sideways, bounce off the 21 SMA. Once it catches up, then we start making a higher high. And we start doing that for the rest of the day. Hopefully, we close above 613 on the day. Same goal. We need to close above the descending resistance, hopefully turning into support. I was doing some research on nuclear stocks and I came across a really promising business that I think I'll buy into soon. It's gay MF. My friend, you're too predictable, Jake. I should have known you were going to say that. When it does go to 20, it will continue to 16. Maybe. Goldman Sachs Acquisition Corp. Oh. You say they're nuclear? Amazon came out the other day and denied the rumors, at least for now. Oh, wow. Okay, so they're just going up for other reasons then. Who's still buying garbage SPACs at $10? SPACs, everybody hates SPACs now. Solar is better than nuclear? I'm not convinced at all. Base Positive has sent me a lot of good evidence. At least it looks so fairly reliable. He looks like he's done a lot of research in it, and he's trying to convert me into a solar bull, and it's going to take a lot. But I have an open mind, and if the evidence is very compelling, if the evidence is clear, then I go where the evidence is, you know. So yeah, Cody, Brett, and we're pretty confident in nuclear energy though. So I don't know if I don't know, man. I don't know. Nuclear solar. I don't know. I've never researched solar energy. You know, all I've heard is bits and pieces. So I can't really tell you for sure if solar is good or bad. I can tell you that from what I've seen from nuclear, it looks damn good, damn promising. But we'll have to see. We'll have to see. Oh, they did a deal to merge with a nuclear company. Okay, interesting. Which company do you know? Not Thorcon or oh, what's I forgot the other ones, but. Not one of the, not Thorcon, was it? If it's Thorcon, I'll buy that right now. Holy shit, if it was. Did you already go over the patent news today? Yes, kind of. It's not really news, you know? I mean, it's accepted today, but it was filed all the way back 2 years from now. Or 2 years, 2 years ago, I should say. And there's nothing, there's no nano, I did a search for nanopores, and I tried to find nanonozzle jargon, couldn't find anything. So, I don't know. I'll look over it again for before the video tonight. See if I can find anything that I missed already. Well, Base Positive told me that I need to do my research, so I've done my hands on installation. $628. Yeah. Not say I haven't said 621, have I? Did I just say 621? I don't think I did. 628. 1.5% in the green. 627 right now. Yeah, make sure you are live. Yeah, Sharon, make sure you're live, my friend. KDJO, $2 donation. Freaking legend. Freaking legend. Thank you so much. You do not have to do that. I appreciate that a lot, my friend. 1% in the green right now. 627. All right. Where's Base Positive when you need him? Base Positive is going to be... Base Positive is going to lose his shit with the nuclear. Cody Britt and Base Positive are like freaking they're freaking nemesis. Nemesis is that a word? Cody Britt is Base Positive's nemesis. Yeah, that's what I meant to say. Yeah, and this is getting pretty boring now because we're just going sideways, barcoding sideways. So I think we're gonna end the stream here. Let me do last minute questions here. If you want to do the nuclear solar debate, this is probably your time, and we're gonna get out of here. We're going to get out of here pretty soon, I think. I had to close Keenan's live chat because he's pushing for BNGO to drop, blah. He made me rage, buy $500. BNGO had to ask. Is he doing that right now? Is he live right now, you mean? He just said BNGO, he's pushing for BNGO to drop. Are you kidding me? This man's, dude, Keenan Grace, I used to respect the man. Makes me second guess my first impression on him. Damn it, Keenan Grace. If that's correct, I don't know if that's correct. Somebody fact check me. Make sure that's not fact check that guy. Make sure that guy's not trying to just start a channel war. He's shorting it? No way. Are you serious? I'm gonna have to see that from my own eyes if he's shorting it. I'm not gonna do that on stream because that's just boring. But you know what? Maybe I will because I need to test the audio, make sure it's ready, make sure it's good. Because I don't know. I think it's all right, but I want to test it again. He's short-term bear. Keenan Grace is shorting BNGO. Idiots. I'm so, hey, if it's short-term trading, you're fine. You're fine. If you're shorting it for short-term gains, totally fine. You think it's going to go down short-term? All right, we'll see if you're right. You better cover that position before Wednesday, though, my friend. That's my opinion. I did not see it today, but he has been day trading shorts. Hope he didn't short it. Hope he didn't short it yesterday. He just said he's making money short term. That's all. All right. That's good to see. That's better. That's better to know than, imagine if he was like flipping long term bearish now. That'd be insane, right? Glad to know that he's not doing that. 628 right now. 628. He said it's a banger. Brandon, should I consider changing my name to Base Negative? Yes, you should. Yeah, honestly, that would make perfect sense. That's funny. But then I would but seriously, don't do that though, because I remember you too well. It's Cody Britt now. I know exactly who you are based on your name. Base Negative. Base Negative. That would get confusing. What does a short-term bear even do in life? Buys a company and then talks negative about it. That's like an abused woman who won't leave her boyfriend because he's rich. Barcode. Yep, you said it. Yeah, barcoding time. Yep. Barcode manipulation. Yeah, and this is not natural price action. This is called manipulation or likely. I'll say, not proof for manipulation, but this is likely manipulation, most likely, because manipulation is not a natural form of price action. Oftentimes, manipulators are the cause of this, to my understanding. And of course, manipulation, when we get into manipulation, it's very hard because there's not much hard cold evidence, but that's what we're dealing with. And it makes sense because this is not how a stock typically moves. 1 cent up, 1 cent down. It's not like we have a lack of volume. Sometimes barcoding is explained by lack of volume. Relatively speaking, although our volume has sucked compared to our typical standards where it used to be, our volume is high compared to the average stock. He didn't say anything negative. He said they're a banger company, awesome product, but don't know how to advertise it. Dude, I want to know how he would advertise it. What would he do? I mean, if I was BIOL, I'm sure I would do some things differently. I'm sure I might use some more of their 360 million cash to buy to do some more marketing. Absolutely, I probably would. But this isn't a freaking YouTube channel that we're dealing with here. BioNano's got a hyper-specific product that has a hyper-specific niche. There's not that many consumers that are scrolling the internet. There's more consumers that are in the labs. They need to get the academic praise. There's not that. I mean, yeah, sure, they're scrolling the internet, but not as much as the average field. Total addressable market. No, our total addressable market, very defined. The cytogenetic labs and genetic testing labs. These are our markets. There's no ifs, ands, or buts. So I'm interested to see what Keenan Grace would do differently. I tell you what, if one of you guys get on his stream, if one of you guys see him, ask him. I don't know if he would respond to you. He's got I guess he's like a huge. He doesn't respond to you guys like I do, right? You're welcome. I guess some of you might want the channel to stay small because of that. But hey, remember, if this channel does well, not only does the exposure help BNGO literally in the stop price, but all the money we make from YouTube, trust me, it's not that much. All that small amount of money, and if the channel were to do better, maybe it would be a decent amount thrown back into BNGO. At one point or another, it's thrown back into BNGO. 99%. Okay, probably 100% of it. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, actually, yes. Yeah, besides just maybe equipment upgrades. Yeah, I'm not pocketing any of the money. I guess you guys just have to take my word for that, but I've shown you guys how much I'm making from YouTube. It's not much. I'm very thankful for it, but his problem is with BNGO announcing a spectacular number of scheduled presentations instead of spectacular numbers of sales. That's where everything started these days on him talking about BNGO. See, that's just a fallacy in and of itself. Oh, Keenan Grace. I don't want to shit on the guy. I like the guy. I respect him. I used to watch his videos a fair amount. And I like the guy. But dude, if he had done his research, oh my god, this is what makes me mad. If you're gonna make Keenan Grace is great, I don't mean to. I'm not disrespecting him, but you say, I don't know if it's true. Somebody fact check Christian. Tell me that he's not just making stuff up. But if what you say is true, Keenan Grace's problem is with BNGO announcing a number of presentations rather than number of sales. Buddy, I'm sorry, but we already know about the highest number of sales in this quarter than any other quarter in the world. And I know a big YouTuber like yourself does not have time to do the digging. I understand. This digging, trust me, this took months, actually, believe it or not. This took months. This was not just me. This was the combined efforts of me, Brennan, the community, our Discord, the entire community, to put this for me to get all these Sapphire adoptions, right? I didn't find half of these adoptions I got because somebody else found it on the Chinese website, right? I didn't find any of these Chinese adoptions. Fact is, he doesn't know about these. We already know about 13 of them. 5 of them are confirmed. We already know about a record number of sales. And also, if he actually was in the BNGO community, and if you're in the BNGO community, you undoubtedly should be keeping up with Brennan. Brennan's a freaking legend, okay? Messenger Moiseville on Twitter, absolute legend, right? He would know that the reason why they don't actually announce sales as much as you want them to is because there's too many to announce. Also, I don't know what his deal is. Not that many companies will announce like all their sales or the majority of their sales before. I don't know what Keenan Grace's problem is, man. The ape language, I probably lost. Yeah, I lost some viewers from that. But anyways, it's important to know like Keenan Grace's critique of we're not announcing sales, we're announcing presentations. That is a completely unfounded. That's not a critique. That's not bearish. He's thinking that's bearish. That's not bearish. That's good. It's bullish that we're announcing presentations. It's bullish that we already know about the record number of sales this quarter and the quarter two before even they announce it. He doesn't know this stuff, right? Respectfully, Keenan Grace, I can guarantee he does not have one clue about the Wickham's Sapphire adoption. Not a clue. What about these China ones? What about these adoptions in here? No, man, he doesn't have a clue about them. All right. You should wear a Chuck Norris type cowboy hat. You would get more viewers. Yeah, probably. AMC running. 1.5% of green. 5-minute candle looking good. BNGO still doing better on the day. Thank you very much. BNGO is doing better on the day. No, AMC. Hey, there's a part of me that still hates AMC because I almost picked AMC back in the day. I almost picked them, but I stuck with BNGO and I actually lost money for it. Well, I guess technically I'm making money right now. Whether we're at $6 or $5, that's whether I'm making money overall with BNGO. But yeah, maybe that's why I inherently am bearish on AMC. I'm not inherently bearish on them. I actually like the cause of AMC. Are there any AMC bulls? Are there any apes in here that are still totally with the AMC community? That are still like, screw the manipulators, fight the manipulation? I think it's kind of misguided, to be honest. There's better ways to fight the manipulation in the world than buy AMC. That's damn sure, right? But it's certainly better than it's certainly a good cause. Look at all these viewers, aka future 40-year-old retirees. Yes, precisely. Yes. Howard is short on AMC, and then Rick is saying, hell yeah, AMC. Gil has 15 shares of AMC. I own 5,000 shares of AMC at 809 that I sold at 10 to buy BNGO. Well, at least you made some money, right? Obviously, I'm sure you are kicking yourself for selling, but could be worse, right? Could be worse. 631. Yeah, 631. We just hit 632 a second ago, up 2% almost. There you go, 633. There you go, tested the intraday high here. And if we go to the 1 minute chart, it looks a little bit like a cup and handle here. It looks like the start of a cup and handle, maybe. A very weird, very deformed one with this middle. The middle is so weird with the barcoding. Barcoding screws everything up, but this looks like it could be a cup and handle here. We'll see. We will see. Now I have 6,000 shares of AMC now. Wow, what? 6,000? 6,000? Someone's been posting a ton of AMC videos lately. I've watched them. There are so many incorrect assumptions and misinformation behind their arguments. Yeah, the problem with the manipulation, I know that I've done a fair amount of research, and I've known about the failure to delivers, the dark pools, the naked shorting, the short laddering, the manipulation of articles and news. The thing is, there's a lot. There is a hard truth for the AMC people. There's kind of a lack of concrete proof of people manipulating the price. And that's kind of the same. And it's not the AMC. AMC has more legitimate proof than any other stock probably there has ever been. Right? AMC, GME, more legitimate proof there. Even still, it's hard to prove that there's a ton of manipulation going on, especially with the short interest decreasing a ton, right? And that's not that in and of itself is not proof of manipulation, but you get what I mean, I hope. Anyways, BNGO and AMC mirror price action. I wouldn't say that. Today is a bad example. And the last few, I would say, Havana, you're very knowledgeable. I know you're a very experienced trader, but I would say we move way closer with these stocks, Microvision and NAND mentioned, than AMC, man. Yeah, I'd definitely say so. We certainly have moved with Microvision and NAND mentioned more so in the last few months. That's certainly true. Maybe the last few weeks, everything's been going down. AMC's been moving with us, but prior to that, not really. Anyways, and then you can make the argument that's because high growth. But I can say there certainly is some correlation. But I have 1,006 shares of BNGO as of last week. Let's go. Hell yeah, man, let's go. BNGO is such a better company. The problem with AMC and GameStop is no matter how high the price goes, the war will never be over because each new high will bring in more shorts. One video was claiming Citadel was short, but in actuality, they are long. Yeah, that's actually the same thing with BNGO. They're short on BNGO. Well, they have a put on BNGO, but they also have a long. They also have a call, and they have shares. So it's like Citadel's actually bullish on BNGO by and large, right? You know, they can have hidden positions, they can have dark pool trading, you know, but still. All right. No more bag, baby. I'm even. Hell yeah, man. Hell yeah. You made the decision whether you want to take profits and get the hell out and run something else, or if you want to stay a high conviction trader and hold till earnings, right? Holding till earnings, I think it's worth the risk. I think it's worth the risk, man. Let's see what people are saying in the revenue projections. Let's see here. Let me move this up a little bit so people actually see it. 4 million. Everybody's saying 4 million. I hope you guys are right. Damn, that's very bullish. I really hope you guys are right. I think there's a decent chance you are. Over a 20% chance that we get over 4 million easily. Probably more than that. It's hard to say what percentage chance it is, though. It's hard to say. 631. All right. Let me read some stuff up here. Either way, BNGO getting exposure. I spent a good 45 minutes on his live chat, and BNGO was constantly mentioned compared to other stocks, even AMC. Really? That's the kind of information you guys got to tell me, because I'd never. You guys are the ones that are looking at all the streams that I don't even look at. Keenan Grace's shit, man. But I hate his critique. Let's do an ape language there. I hate his critique about. He says, to quote what Christian was saying. I don't know if it's true for sure. It seems to be true because you guys are not critiquing it. I hope it's true. But he's saying that he doesn't like that they're doing record number of sales. He wants a record number of. He doesn't want a record number of presentations. He wants a record number of sales. And that's totally wrong. Obviously, that's totally wrong. You want a record number of presentations because that is academic praise, that is marketing. And a lot of our adoptions have actually said the reason why they adopted it is because they were watching optical genome mapping, watching the academic praise, watching the literature about it, and seeing the proof and the evidence, the scientific data proving that the greater than 500 base pair realm Savage is the best in the world. These are the sales that we've got this quarter, 13. Now, I know Keenan Grace doesn't know this, right? I'm not going to do the whole spiel, but I think I already proved that point, but you get what I mean, right? Keenan Grace, that's not a bearish, that's not a good critique. That's not a good critique at all. Like, what do you expect? They're going to announce all their sales before the earnings, man? I don't know. Keenan Grace is a good guy. I like him, but I don't like that critique. I think that critique is a little misguided based on what you told me. It is true as he loads his followers, gone right off him, although he's a long-term bull. Yeah, that does suck. He's trying to make it seem like the earnings is so likely to be bad, when in actuality, of course, it's hard to project earnings, but factually, based on our evidence, right, I think everybody agrees with me at this point, there's a very high chance, or at least, let's just be conservative here, it's more likely that we get more than 3.5 million in revenue for the quarter. Can we all agree on that, right? It's more likely, of course, it could be, right, I don't know if it's a 60% or a 90% chance, but it's more likely based on our evidence that we get a beat if the consensus stays at 3.5 million, which it probably will. Do you guys agree with me? I think so. Yeah, Jay, it's a false critique. Yeah, exactly. I agree. Yeah, when me and Jay agree. When me and Jay agree, man. We're on to something when me and Jay agree, right? Jay and I agree. My grammar wizards out there. Are there any grammar wizards that grimace every time I say ain't or something stupid, right? Which happens all the time. No way this could have gone up this much if earnings were not going to be good. There's been plenty of fake outs in history. Jay will tell you about that. There's plenty. I wouldn't necessarily say that. I mean, I see what you're saying, but we're going up today because of high growth, not because of earnings. And same thing with yesterday. But I do like that they announced it earlier. That's great evidence. I like that the CEO said yesterday, according to Brennan, which I would consider Brennan an extremely reliable source. And then the Sapphire sales, which is the meat and potatoes of our evidence and the bull case and the whole synthesis behind earnings being a catalyst, not a potential catalyst. Put all that together, I'd say that's a compelling case for earnings being higher than 3.5 million. And there's more than that. There's more than that, right? But do you think by bringing early in, oh my God, I can't talk. Do you think by bringing earnings early again, it's a good sign that it's going to be super great again? Yeah, it's a sign, but you have to remember we didn't actually bring it up early. We just announced earnings, and it happened to be earlier than the expected earnings. So you have to be clear there that they didn't actually uptick earnings from a previous announcement, right? They just upticked it from the estimated earnings, the expected earnings from the investors. But I do think it's a good sign. Absolutely. I think it is more bullish than bearish. Absolutely. It's a good sign. Absolutely. It's the same day as the Cancer Genomics end. Maybe they're trying to coincide news for a big bang. I don't really think that's a good theory, to be honest. I don't really think that's coherent very much, but maybe it's a possibility. Maybe that's good as well. Look at one of ARC's holdings and what it did last year, David. The ticker is SRPT. Yeah, see, I knew Jay. I knew Jay would. Yeah, that's. Yeah, oftentimes it's not necessarily indicative of good earnings if you go up before earnings, but sometimes it can be a sign, right? So maybe. All right, 4.3 million. Let's check it. Why is everybody? There's not one person that says less than 4 million. That's crazy. I should have known when I asked for revenue projections. The people who are in the Discord are mostly like super bullish, mostly. Right, what we need is Thresh to get in here and give us his projection. Yeah, Thresh, why don't you get in there and tell us your projection, man? Don't be a pussy now. You did the bet, right? You did the bet, which I'm sure you're probably going to go back on. If we do go to $7 share price, give me your revenue projections, Thresh. 6 million. 6 million is crazy. I don't think we're going to get 6 million. That's like less than a 10% chance. That's probably like a 1% to 5% chance, if that, you know. But I hope you're right. 6 million, that'd be nice. Hoping that BNGO will crush estimates. I think that if they will, we might see 10 million again, or 10 million, 10 million share price, $10 a share. That'd be sweet. Wait, what was the bet? The bet is if BNGO closes above 7 any day next week, and I should probably edit this in here because to be clear, because it's very important. If BNGO closes. And Thresh already agreed to this. We have everybody's proof. You have, I'm sure somebody probably has a screenshot. But if he goes back on it, whatever, I don't care. If BNGO closes above 7 any day next week, he will pay Auspicious or donate. He will donate $100, is what he said. And if BNGO doesn't hit $7, it doesn't close above 7 any day next week, Auspicious will write. Thresh was right for a whole stream. I'll probably, you know what? I'll do you one better, Thresh. I'll probably just title it if you're still out there. I don't think he is. Usually he's pretty talkative when he's out there, but when he's here. But I'll do you one better, man. Let me go ahead and pin this. There we go. Money. Here we go. Another Robbie Smith 2.0 bet where no one pays up. If I'm right. We'll see if we hit 7 or not, or close above 7 one day next week. We'll see. I think we're going to be honest. I think it's likely. We'll see. I could be totally off. We will see. All large groups of people with common beliefs will tend to split churches as the group grows. Every YouTuber is likened to a pastor, and you have the Church of GME Orthodox, then AMC and Microvision. And always the Church of Bag Holders who bevel, they will go back. Congrats on the $100 donation, Brandon. Already. Oh, man. $100 versus Thresh was right headline. Oh, man. It's going to be interesting. Believe. All right, man. I'm going to be honest with you. I think we're going to end this. I said we're going to end the stream like 30 minutes ago, didn't I? I think we're going to end the stream. We're consolidating very nicely, so I feel bad ending right here because it looks like we're maybe setting up for another run. We'll see, right? High growth. It depends on high growth, right? Of course. But we've got great news. We've got anticipation. We've got a catalyst to look forward. We've got a ton of catalysts to look forward to, right? We got PLA codes. We've got the earnings. We've got the Medicare thing, which is literally happening as we speak, probably. Hopefully it's going well, right? It's happening, but is it going well? We don't know. And then you've got, what else you got? You got Saver 2.0, look forward to. You got the earnings. I mean, the earnings is not just one catalyst. The earnings is going to be 1,000 things. The earnings is they're going to be telling us, you guys know what an earnings call is, right? I'm sure most of you have been on the earnings call for BNGO last quarter, right? Or the last earnings report that we got. They tell us everything. They give it's an update. They don't tell us everything they've been doing. Of course not. If they did, we would already know about the neonals. We would already be at $10 a share, in my opinion. But or higher now. All right, to be honest with you, right? If they know they're gonna, if they would say they're gonna commercialize it within the next few years, we would go way up. We would skyrocket. We would probably go up 100%. Well, actually, you know what? Maybe not. We maybe go up a little bit less than that. It depends on. I would certainly add shares. That's for sure. That's all I know. It would certainly make the company so much more auspicious if we did that, and it would make the revenue. It would make the 1 billion in profit, billions in profit, inevitable. I am inevitable. But yeah, and what else was I saying? What else was I saying? Oh yeah, I was listening. The earnings board, they're going to give us an update on the business. They're going to tell us what they've been doing, man. So the revenue number is not the only thing to pay attention to. We're going to be streaming it live. It's going to be, what is it usually? An hour, 45 minutes is the call usually, probably. Maybe 30 minutes if it's a short one, right? 30 minutes to an hour and 20 maybe max. So that's going to be huge. Yes, it's 150 Sapphires installed by the end of 2021. Yeah. All right, man. Later, Brandon, of the church, BNGO fundamentalist. yeah, pretty much. That's pretty much what we are, yeah. All right, Ivana. You're a legend, Ivana. Thank you so much, everybody. Just need weekly to look better, which may happen if we close above 676 tomorrow. The weekly looks good. The weekly looks very good. We've got a hammer, we've got a bearish engulfing, then we've got an inverse hammer, which is bearish, and then we've got a bullish hammer. So it's like, what the hell? You got a bearish hammer, then a bullish hammer, right? Inverse hammer, normal hammer. So on the weekly, so far, we'll see how we close the week. Hopefully we can close above 650, or even better yet, above 670. That'd be beautiful. We'll see. At the end of the day, it doesn't really matter where we close this week. Earnings will determine whether we're at 9 or 8 or 5 or consolidate and don't do anything, right? We'll see. It's going to be an interesting week. I hope to see everybody there. And with that being said, if there's any last minute questions, I don't even think, what? I ask for last minute questions every second. No one has any. So yeah, I'm just going to end it here. All right. 4.4 to 5 million in revenue. Dude, if you are right, I hope you're right. I really hope you're right. And with that being said, there's the portfolio. UVXY is killing me. And with that being said, thank y'all so much. I will see y'all in. It's not financial advice. I'll see y'all in the next one.